Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. It's corn.
For me,
It's supposed to switch itself. Anyway.
I really like cone.
What do you like about corn?
Ever since I was told that cone was real, it tasted good.
Did you think corn wasn't real?
But when I tried it with butter, everything changed. I love cone. Cone.
Do you think everyone should be eating corn?
No, not everyone has to like it to be the best.
Yeah.
Everyone just has to try it. Have a bite.
What else are your favorite
Have a
things?
bite.
I play a variety of games.
Wow, what do you-
Hide and seek, tag, never lava monster. Yeah, mostly cone. I mean, then look at this thing. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's cone.
It's got the juice.
It's corn!
Because cone is awesome.
Describe corn to someone who's never tasted it before.
A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. It's the part that mostly makes me like the cone.
How much do you think corn should cost?
$1. I hope you will have a cone-tastic day.
A corn-tastic day?
What? It's just a pun about cone. If anyone loves cone, if you come to me, I can tell you all about it.
Do you like corn?
No.
Have you ever had corn before?
No. For me,
Yeah, that's our cold open. Welcome everybody. How you doing?
And if you missed the Twitter Spaces, then you don't know why.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we got into a long debate about corn and the importance of corn in the
Logistics.
economy and how it will make you self-sufficient.
The goddamn kernel economy is on.
That's
boys.
right, the kernel economy. There you go.
Oh, screw Vermin the Supreme with the pony for every U.S. citizen. Corn.
Yeah.
Everyone's got
Everyone's
at
getting
least
cobs of corn.
yeah.
Corn
Just
for days.
what? How many plants? As much as the Marijuana Amendment 3 lets you use like 6 plants of corn, you get 6 plants of corn, and that's what you got to sustain yourself off of.
As someone from Nebraska, I can fully appreciate the.
Oh, the corn. There we go.
He's a Husker. Oh man, welcome to the 100th episode, everybody. Tim,
Yeah.
Tim, sorry, I didn't want to step on you.
No,
but
you're
I was
good.
trying
I'm
to plug
trying
the
to
Twitter
I'm trying to
space.
get this bottle open, but this fucking thing won't work. Anyway, I welcome to the 100th episode. We made it. It took us 3 fucking years, but we're here.
Right.
And we have a great show. We're going to put Mitch on trial for the Paqui Chip. He made a bet long ago, and he's tried to renege on that bet. And yes, I can say that word.
Mhm.
It's going to be a great time. We've got some surprises in the bag for you guys tonight, including Mitch's eventual demise. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of start the show. First, we got to do tradition. Tradition is important. You'll learn about that later. Anyway, what is everybody drinking? Rob, what do you got?
I'm sticking with the Swear Jar Canadian whiskey out of Canada with some ginger ale.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Hobbs, are you drinking with us tonight or not partaking?
I don't drink. I've just got a big jug
Okay.
of water.
Oh, okay.
No, you're good, dude. Guests are not obligated to drink, but the hosts, they used to be obligated until they went sober. Anyway, Leighton, are you drinking tonight? Or are you smoking?
I am
He's
not,
dabbing.
but I am going to get
He's
absolutely
presiding.
high as usual.
He is the honor. He is the judge in this matter, and he will be presiding.
This is the high
He is-
court.
This is the absolutely the high
I
court.
am the highest judge in the land.
There you go. Josh, what do you got?
I'm bringing it around till it's done, boys, with the rum here. Living
Okay.
a pirate's life, yo ho ho.
I haven't actually tried the private stock. Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
haven't
know why
actually
Biggie
tried that
Smalls
one.
rapped about it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch, just to clarify, you're not drinking anything tonight.
I am not drinking, but I am vaping on this good here, and it tastes like kind of like a sweet tart like taste. So I don't know. That's what I'm doing.
So do you have any drinks lined up?
You better have milk lined up. For
I
that
have water
fucking pocket
here,
chip.
and
I've heard water activates it.
Water
Oh
does.
God,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Water.
work for a
activates.
show today, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the record button on this one.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. And I'm drinking another Joey recommendation, Jefferson's Reserve. Brandy says, "Fuck you, stop having such expensive taste." But we're gonna see. And I didn't put any Coke in it yet, so I'm gonna try it like this. Kill myself.
Nice.
Ugh. It
You
is
gotta
better.
Sip it slow. Sip it slow.
No, fuck that. See, that's the problem. I can't do shots and I can't sip liquor. This is another reason why I can't drink wine because I end up chugging it and it just makes my stomach hurt. I like mixed drinks. Okay. What?
Boom.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So I wanted to put together a highlight reel for the show, and that was very, very difficult to do. I got through the first 20 episodes, and it ended up being like 8 minutes long. So I've got some other clips here that were sent in by some of the hosts. So this clip here, did I sent you the timestamp? Why don't I have the timestamp? We need a producer. If anybody knows a producer.
We had a producer.
Dicky Walnuts. Dicky Walnuts. Are you available for the job?
I'm not talking about like a clip editor. I'm talking about like someone to run the back end show so that we can just fucking chill.
Yeah.
That's what we fucking need. But we have some highlights. I have to scroll through all these messages because I sent Rob a lot of stuff today in preparation.
I found my clips too.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's start with that then.
I went back into my media studio on Twitter, so I'm finding them as I go now. I just found one of them.
And Leighton, you are going to be a fine judge today, but before you were a judge, you were a fan of the Swampcast and also plug Outlawed Thoughts,
Yeah.
obviously. But you would make some clips and make us look really dumb. Make us look
Yeah.
really dumb.
Yeah, he was really good at taking things out of context. Please tell me we at least have the goblins being Jews somewhere in there.
I probably can. I'm right now. I'm searching for them. I'm downloading them onto my computer as I speak.
I thought you had them. Okay, so you don't have the links.
No,
right now.
No, I will have them in just a moment. I will send them to you all.
Okay, so I asked everybody to kind of put together what their favorite parts of the shows were or to pick them out. And then I went through and grabbed some timestamps. So my favorite moment of the show, this is from episode 1.
Oh, wow. What?
I'll go and wait.
Wow.
Episode 1, dude.
right,
Way
here-
back.
So you can see the original cast here. Everybody, because Duke wasn't actually an original member of the show. He joined,
No. Isn't that Duke on the upper right?
No, that's Mara.
That's Duke with
That's
hair.
Duke with hair. That's him as a
Yeah.
boy. He's just a boy.
Yeah, that's
He
Duke.
was a young man.
Yeah. So this was episode 1, and I just really enjoyed this clip, and it really set the tone for the rest of the show, I think.
Texas always wants
doing everything to get the eyes on us today.
Hey, I derailed the. Here we go. Tom
Oh,
Brady
what
making up the
happened?
song. Let's go. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Yeah, you didn't want to
Talk
see
about
that.
Capitol
anyway.
Police. We'll use this as a transition.
If he hears me talking any more shit about him.
Oh yeah, because you had a roommate that was going to get pissed at you.
You win 5-6 Super Bowls. You can make out with your son as long as you want.
Oh my god! And this is such a weird
In a
scenario.
documentary
He's like
called
laying
He
down.
said, come, he's laying down. He's like, come in.
Oh, this is the Tom Brady moment.
heard of this before. I'm not clicking on that.
No.
This is years ago. Brady.
All right.
2018.
So this looks like it, right? He's laying down on a massage table and he gets kissed. This is what you're talking about. There's not a good way
Yep,
to put
this
this
is it.
up.
Yeah, play it.
Okay. All right.
Freaking
First,
what is
first
it gonna
I'm gonna play a couple.
We've officially become the Legion of Skanks.
I'm gonna play a couple seconds. Make sure. Tell me you can hear the audio.
In a
Jew,
documentary
Jew,
called Tom.
Jew.
Oh yeah, we
Tom.
can hear it. All right,
You can hear it. There's
Right
oh,
here.
okay, good.
everyone's got to shut up though.
All right, here we go.
Sorry.
There's a scene showing 5-time Super Bowl winner Tom Brady getting a massage. Then his 11-year-old son comes in the room and asks him if he can check his
Oh, he's getting a
fantasy
guy
football
massage?
standings.
Oh, dude, get a girl massage.
What do I get?
What do I get? Oh no, this is a routine thing. He knows.
Everything comes at a cost, bud. That was like a peck.
The second
That was just a
father
pick.
and son prompted tweets from
Wait,
viewers
no, we're not
using
done
words
yet.
like very
Oh, wait, listen to these people.
I think at a certain age, it's like, okay,
I gotta
you
mock
can
my
just-
friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little weird.
Oh yeah, that's why we did
All
it.
of that.
I think it really set
So
the tone
gross.
for the show. You know, it was the first time we really went off the rails. It showed some of the depravity that just lingers in our minds, and we really got to showcase it. So that was my favorite. That was the moment that I picked, and the moment that Rob chose. Let me put this here.
Oh no.
Hold on, I lost you guys. There we are. Okay. Yeah. So the moment that Rob chose, let me flip this. There's not really a good way to do this, so hopefully this one works out better. Jeremy Kaufman was kind enough to come on our show.
Very serious political candidate, Jeremy Kaufman.
Yeah, he was
running
kind
for
of.
U.S. Senate at the time, nonetheless.
Very, I mean, come on, man. He's a serious candidate. Have you not seen his ads?
Well,
That's
the
serious.
conversation was like, it was actually like, because I was trying to find the clip, so I had to go through it, and like the conversation was actually about like anti-war, and it was like a very serious moment. And Kaufman, you guys are saying that because he jokes around a lot, and he has a good time. But watch his reaction to the fart. Well, I gave it away, but we'll watch his reaction.
Damn it.
Other solutions, and the War Machine just said, no, you got to feed me a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But, what are you going to do? I don't know.
He just looks away. He's just like, nah.
Just marched in.
Rob is the only one laughing. Everyone else is like, "What the fuck was that?" But there was another moment later in the show that I think you'll appreciate even more.
Nope. We have 4 different thieves that are running in a race right now to be first. We have Flex It or Die, Convention-y McConvention Face. Good ideas don't require.
Got him.
Good ideas don't require force. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My favorite part of that is like it gets Josh is so off track, but he stops. He's like, "Thanks, Rob." He's like, "Yeah, you're welcome."
Race right now to be first. We have Flex It or Die, Convention-y McConvention Face. Good ideas don't require. Good ideas don't require force. Thanks,
Sounds
Rob.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just like I said, it just makes it so much better.
All right, Tim. The Swamp Creatures Twitter account has been loaded. I just DM'd you.
Okay. All right.
Can we bring up milk toast titties?
I'm getting there.
We're getting there.
Let Tim run the show. He's got an order of events that we got to get to.
Yeah, so
I was just letting you know.
No, you're good. I got you. All right. So that event or that episode was right before the Flex It or Die convention. So if you guys will remember way back when, that was episode 24, 25. So Josh's favorite moment from the show, he gave me a couple actually. But some of his favorite moments from the show happened during that episode. While I was doing some searching though, I came across this other great highlight of what happens on our show.
That's ravens.
Ravens.
The belief is that ravens basically are all like.
And Leighton's actually featured in this. I forgot.
Into a raven or some shit. I don't know.
Because
That's
they're
all
smart.
hokey crap.
Because they're smart as shit. Ravens are just really big crows, right? Pretty much.
Can I tell you that ravens and crows and seagulls are the dumbest animals that I have ever.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Seagulls are fucking ruthless.
I don't
Seagulls are
disagree
dumb.
with you.
Seagulls are
I am-
very dumb. Fuck a seagull.
I forgot about this.
sure
You
they
want to
are
fuck a
smart.
seagull? Why would you want to fuck a seagull?
That'd be uncomfortable.
He said I would. He said I would.
He said he would. Typical
What were you saying,
libertarian.
Leighton? Ravens?
Squaw!
Yep, take that on your big goat. Bestiality.
Ravens in particular, they are relatively intelligent because they have faces that kind of seem intelligent. I know that sounds odd, but if you ever looked at one like
Well, they're messengers.
close in
You
the
can-
vicinity,
you
yeah,
can send them
they're,
messages.
but seagulls are dumb as a bag of rocks. Like I've watched seagulls just fly headfirst into ship masts for no reason, just because they're like, oh look, a pole.
Someone had a French fry, and then you need to fly into a pole.
I hate seagulls because people come to the beach.
So you guys get into this like deep discussion about seagulls, but then it turns.
Didn't give a shit that the man was having. I could have just killed him. This incident is on another level. Rupert
Don't show us
Darwin,
pictures of someone fucking.
Oh yeah, because we started talking about fucking alligators.
Probably here. I'll look it
'Cause
up.
why
'cause
not?
Maybe intriguing.
Wait,
Someone's done it before.
It's irrational and intriguing.
He said, "Where do you put it? It's weird.
Yeah,
I've never seen an alligator's vagina.
Like I've been on some
Anything about
seedy
vagina.
areas of the internet.
Yeah.
I have never
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, this guy. People have had sex with pit bulls, donkeys, and even parrots, but this incident is on another level. Rupert
Don't show
Darwin,
us pictures of someone fucking. An
Rupert
alligator,
Darwin,
please.
59, kept a
Does the
12-foot
parrot
alligator
just explode?
tied and blindfolded for the last month, sexually
Kept a what?
assaulting the reptile multiple times a day. This is actually dark. It's actually dark. So I'm gonna get to the sentencing because that's what.
Hey,
we're
that
worried about.
alligator was 12 shots.
Here's the
in.
payoff.
Yeah.
That's right.
It consented 100%.
I forgot about this.
Consented.
The alligator signed one of those BDSM contracts.
Here's what he said. He said the alligator tried to eat me, and it was revenge, pure and simple. I don't have no sexual attraction to gators, but I want to.
I'm immediately on this guy's side. I'm immediately on this guy's side.
I could have just killed her, but that would have been
Raped him
too
out of
easy.
revenge?
Yeah,
He
revenge
was
rape.
getting her.
Most
Said he
taken
bit him.
thing ever.
So I guess the alligator bit the guy and he raped him in revenge.
It was a revenge raping.
You get the Mike Tyson
It's
revenge.
still funny
treatment.
to me.
I don't know if anybody else would. I don't know if anybody else would get the lusty Argonian maid reference, but
I have no idea what you're talking
Nope.
about.
And Mitch, now I know why you chose him as your
Is
lawyer.
that Skyrim? Is that Skyrim?
Yes, that is Skyrim.
That's
That is
Morrowind,
definitely
but yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Morrowind.
Morrowind. Okay. Same universe. All right.
Yep.
I probably would have
stopped
gotten
being
that reference 6 months ago, but my brain is infested with Fallout shit right now. So I'm
So anyway, that's how the convention marathon stream started. Why is it being retarded? Hold on.
well, it's you, so you know.
Hey. Okay, stopped and refreshed. All right, so that's how the convention marathon stream started. So this clip here was the moment when the votes were being decided. So if you'll remember back then, the site was not being run competently, but we had to. The donations were cut off at midnight, so we were doing an all-night stream to see the results of the convention coming in. So these are the last few minutes.
I was in the chat during this.
Yeah, this is the last few minutes before the vote was decided, and just watching everybody's reaction here was just great. This is a good choice, Josh.
Didn't our
Okay,
number
because
one
I'm trying to refresh.
real quick?
1848 for
flexing.
It's going slow as
It's
fuck.
it's so slow. It's so slow right now. It's so slow for me. I'm trying to contribute.
Everybody's
It's breaking
trying.
everything.
I think everyone's trying to compete here.
It is officially midnight, boys. Happy fucking New Year.
Happy New
Cheers.
Year.
What's up?
150
Yeah.
for good ideas, 50 for flex it, 50 for no good ideas, 100 for the Martha Bueno convention.
I just
Where are we at? That doesn't tell me anything.
It
I'm
said my
suspense.
it said my transaction processed successfully, so that's 25 towards Flexit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. That's all you got? You broke,
That's
bitch?
all I got.
Still broke to this day, guys.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, this thing is not loading at all.
I know. It's so terrible.
Oh God,
Bro, I got
This is exactly what I was
1864
afraid of.
for good ideas don't require force, and I think that's our fucking winner.
Oh
No.
no.
No, because I have 1873 for Flexit right now.
Oh, thank
so
you.
that can't be the winner.
1 second. Let's look. It's loading again. Okay,
Hold on,
1873.
I just refreshed. 1873 for Flexit.
Ooh, come on, baby. Let's go.
Just watch. We all have the reaction at the same
I
time.
know.
Okay,
That's why I'm
convention
waiting.
is
on that.
dead. $1,000 under the water.
1864. Okay, thank you, baby.
Martha! Holy shit! No! God damn it! Whoa!
Bro. $2,300 for the fucking Martha Bueno convention.
Look at Josh's face.
Let's go.
Rob wins.
Surprise! Surprise
Rob.
of surprises.
Bring her in.
All right, boys.
Bring
I'm
her
about to
in,
jump on a
son.
FaceTime call. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, so that was the moment that Martha Bueno won the convention contest.
Can you see the dead in my
The
eyes?
dread.
The hurt.
Pure dread.
Actual fucking like.
It's like the kid from The Shining.
It's like your parents getting you a new puppy on Christmas when you're like 7 years old, and then they fucking shotgun blasted in the face with buckshot in front of you under the Christmas tree. Oh yeah, buckshot. I want you to know it got fucking discarded into multiple pieces.
Oh, the Martha Bueno convention?
Yes, that was how it felt. It was like my parents getting me a puppy on Christmas and then shooting it in the face with buckshot in front of me at point blank range.
So,
on purpose.
But at least we got the Joshua Halavka convention.
It did.
Well, yeah.
It didn't, but it did.
There were other. There was some other. There was another moment here at the end of the show. It didn't age very well. But I still
shit ages well.
No, this one especially.
Josh lost the moment Flexit went over $1,000, and he knew it.
Mitch wants
we were all drunk talking shit to each other.
I hear that, but I want to gloat a
I
little
was
bit.
delaying on purpose.
You lost.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't care.
Second
I don't
place
care.
is
I'm
just
just.
the first loser.
I am happy that convention he lost. I don't care.
Just wait.
Wow,
I'm happy that convention. Hold up!
Wow.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut
Look who it is.
fucking mouth!
I regret starting your cause.
The fuck up!
Shut her face.
Martha.
She's so shocked.
How are you doing? How do you feel now that you won?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You're gonna be doing.
If for those of you who don't know, Martha is the one that dropped $1,000. We found that out after the fact. She's the one that dropped $1,000 and ended up pushing it to her name.
This is incredible.
This is your convention now. Congratulations.
Happy New Year's, y'all.
Josh, do I
Happy New Year's, Martha.
Josh, do I detect
it's
a
great.
hint of
Look,
Go
heat
ahead.
there in your voice?
What you talking about, Mitch? I would never. I am a bigger and better man than that, Mitch. I don't know what you're talking about. That's preposterous.
It's a bit of a non-milk toast attitude.
That you won. The other convention themes were divisive. You are a libertarian candidate. You're a libertarian person. You what is the word? Extol libertarian values.
Exude.
We're happy to exude. There
Extol
you go. We're happy to have you.
You said extol is not a word. It's a fucking word.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I was so
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We looked it up. We did our own research.
Not a word.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what to say. Sorry, guys. I'm just number one. It's 9 a.m. I'm hungover. Like, this is crazy.
9 a.m. Where are you?
You won.
I won. I am in Tbilisi, Georgia, the country of Georgia.
Wow.
That's right. She was overseas and she fucked us.
Like a good bet.
Yeah. So that was some of the good moments there. I did get one other one. Do we want to play Mara now, or do we want to save that?
I would save it. I would save it.
We'll save the Mara clip. Let's show. You said you sent it to me in a DM. Oh,
To the Swamp Creatures account on Twitter. I sent you a
you
bunch
sent
of the
me.
ones.
Yeah, you sent me 10. Like fucking hell. How many of these did you make?
I did it for a while.
Hold
Go,
on.
Tim. Roll that beautiful beam footage, bitch.
I'm gonna try. It's like I'm just gonna open our DMs here on air.
Wait, play that short one with Rob laughing. That one's great. It's only 14 seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I used to reply to people on Twitter with this.
He still died.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
What was he even laughing at?
What was that
I don't
have
remember.
no idea.
I don't even remember.
All right, I
There's
think this
so
is,
much.
Yeah, I think this is one of the good ones here.
Gay sex.
So
You're gonna
many
be the next Nick Fuentes, dude.
AIDS.
Faggot.
AIDS?
Oh my god.
Gay.
Gay cancer.
Hey, I just want to make this very clear. Don't
Not
fuck animals.
happy with this.
Why do I keep doing this to myself? I mean, it doesn't last forever. I mean, it ends pretty quick sometimes. You get those full-blown AIDS, you basically have vaginas grow all over your face, and then you're like in the ground.
Where is Duke right
You
now?
gotta really be a piece of shit to get full-blown AIDS.
I'm just blowing 10.
Wait, what? Am I missing something?
Where's Duke right now?
Yeah, where the fuck is Duke?
I don't know. Somebody message him.
I'm gonna message him right now.
He gets upset because we always talk about fucking animals.
Guys in the alley every
animal.
2 days. You know, there's no reason why I should have AIDS.
Now I'm probably blowing dudes, man.
Shooting up dope? No, I got it sucking dick. Like, have some respect.
My uncle died of AIDS. No, you know what? He had to die from butt sex.
Well, come on, Adam. If you're doing it, why are you going to wear a condom? Who wears condoms these days?
No, you're right.
Seriously.
You know what? You're right.
You just gotta, he was a Nazi, but he was also gay, and he died of AIDS. Once you get married, they start like.
This is one episode, by the way.
Yeah, just nutter.
Brushing your teeth for you.
Yeah, that's what the hoes do. The wife stays and does her own thing.
We're probably gonna go to a gym like a loser when I could just blow a dude. Good for your blood, pussies.
Take this tongue lashing and deal with it, Dickie. He's doing it and watch all those kids get shot. You can just sit back, dude. It's perfectly fine.
Wow.
You smoke pot. People will think you're gay.
I mean, I have shot my friend a couple times and fingered my dog's butthole.
Oh my god,
dude!
Leighton
on this show.
All we do is talk about fucking horses and monkeys fucking each other.
If you try to go reverse cowgirl with the pig and it's on top of you. Rob was at my house the other night and Martha Bueno's titties got brought up. Gay sex.
That's it. That's how it ends.
Oh no, I know what the next video is for sure.
To do a fine.
This one here. Oh, the fine.
Yeah, this was the one that started it all.
Oh god.
This got me in trouble.
This got you in trouble?
It's got Leighton in
Well,
trouble.
no, okay.
Let's tell the story now.
Got me
Or
in trouble.
I'll tell after.
Okay. All right. Let's play.
I'm so happy we don't have a Dickie Walnuts at this point. Like, we don't have a producer to do a fine tooth comb over everything that I've said.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh yeah.
It's not very libertarian of you to suck my cock. Who knows who's gonna use this shit later on? We hate Jews. We hate Jews.
It as the token Jew.
If there's grass on the field, I'm busting out the weed whacker.
It's like what they did back in the day.
For those who don't know, a cooter hair is very thick.
I mean, there are a bunch of libertarians listening to us in here, so they're all into
They have
girls
no
that
idea.
don't have cooter hair.
How did we get here?
Jews own the entertainment industry. How the fuck are you not in on this?
He's a big fucking Jew, dude.
My dick is small and I'm a genius.
You're feeding like
Fuck Greta Thunberg and her fucking bitch ass whatever she's got. Well, Mitch knows her as my stepsister, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
I shut up, Leighton. Leighton.
Clip you out and put your ass on.
I can use my powers for evil for free. When you are recruited, sir.
Leighton,
Rob,
I beg of you.
No mercy.
I'm super ready for the Martha Bueno convention.
Martha Bueno boobies. Giant one of these.
You can bring your daughter along with you.
I'm gonna regret that. Everyone knows
Yeah.
Bueno has rockin' tits. Like, you know, tits make milk. That's prime time hepatitis given time, middle school.
You're fingering a lot of girls.
You're just poking around.
Catholic school is great.
You know, just sticking their fingers wherever they go.
hepatitis.
It could be worse. We could have ended.
Herpes.
At least one.
You know what's not milk toast? Martha Bueno's titties.
You're eating like.
Wow.
Martha ain't driving 13 hours to Pensacola to fuck me up. It's okay. And if she does, then I'll probably have a boner. It's fine. You proud of yourself, Judge? You proud of yourself for that?
Got him.
You know, I think
It
Judge
is
Leighton
great.
Radner did an excellent job with that video.
Oh, he's
Truly,
trying to
Don't
suck off the
even,
judge.
don't even.
you know,
I
that
think
was a
people.
great
I think
video.
other people looked worse in that video. Namely, some people chanting herpes and hepatitis. That wasn't me.
Herpes, herpes,
I'm sorry to the chat. I turned my microphone down. I did not know it was still up. I tried to
Oh, that sounds fine to me.
check it before the show.
No need to deep throat his mic. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat. I have not read anything you've said. I've just been enjoying the good times.
I've been looking at the chat. Yeah, Leighton, you're good now, I think.
Yeah. So you said you got in trouble before. What do you mean you got in trouble for that video?
So for that one, the next video I did after that was the Brianna Coyle one.
Oh yes.
So
I requested that, I believe.
Yes. So I have now, after the fact, heard from like 3 or 4 different people.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yep.
I've heard from like 3 or 4 different people now, and 2 of these came from at this last convention, that those specific videos made it to both Brianna and to what's her name?
Martha?
Milk Toast.
yeah.
Martha. And both got very angry about them. Specifically Brianna Coyle,
of course.
what
yeah.
I was told, used that as one of her exact reasons for leaving the party, and then went on. So,
boys, we don't do nothing else in this fucking institution. We did that, and that's what matters.
There we go.
So that was interesting, and I've gotten this from multiple people, so I do think there's at least some truth to it.
Welcome to the swamp, baby. We're changing the culture here in the LP.
Yeah, that's great.
There you go. Hit
Wait. Do we need a fart for good times? No.
No, we just need the Power 99 horns.
Yeah. We got it.
Funk Master Flex in the building.
All right. So you guys, we did start a little late, but we are about 30-40 minutes in. Easy here. Do we want to get on to the main event, or do we want to play some all-in footage?
I'm prepared. I think we should go ahead and get it cracking.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
All right. So the way this is going to work, let me pull up my cheat sheet of how the process is supposed to go down. Leighton is killing the audio. Oh yeah, we already fixed that. Okay, that's an old message. Let me see. All right, where's my cheat sheet on how this process is supposed to go down? Okay, so the first decision we have to make. So, Mitch, you know why you're here. You know why you've been summoned to this day. It's been a long time coming, but you know we are respectful of rights, human rights, and you have a right to a jury trial. Now we've asked our honorable Judge Leighton to join us tonight so that he could act as impartially as possible and try to adjudicate this matter. But the first thing that we have to decide, he's going to ejaculate this matter.
I'm going to really adjudicate this whole courtroom up.
Oh yeah, he's a Jew.
Oh yeah, he's a Jew. The last name Radner on screen didn't give it away.
No, it didn't. Anyway, so the first decision that we have to make is whether or not this is going to be a trial by jury or trial by judge. Do you want a bench trial? Do you want Leighton to decide your fate, or would you like the chat to decide your fate? This is your right.
In chat, you know, hype him up in there. Hype him up in there because this is a big decision.
Get it going, chat. Let them know.
Guilty.
I am going to, because I think that the jury system is fucked. I'm going to go with the bench trial on this one.
All right.
I got the rope right here.
I was gonna say, I think the entire chat is gonna be biased against fucking you any way they can.
This is gonna be controversial.
All right. So, Mitch has revoked his right to a jury trial. He has chosen to have his fate decided by the Honorable Judge Radner. So now we will move on with the process. The first plaintiff will go first. These are the opening statements.
May it please the court, Your Honor. I am attorney Robert Vincent, representing the plaintiff, the Swamp Creatures podcast. This case is about timing. This case is about a simple contract argument in the form of a bet, which has been used in customs.
You have
on
to
this
start it like
podcast.
this.
Oh, well, sorry it started. You're Junus.
I love that.
This is a simple contractual argument in which a member, a co-host of this podcast, knew or should have known of the customs of the podcast and of the times, and breached that oral contract. Now, the defense is going to argue that he wasn't talking about the president of the United States. He was talking about the Legion of Skanks. He's gonna try to throw this courtroom. Would have been the jury, and your Junus off. He's gonna try to say a number of things, and if he goes into that, I am willing to bring up more charges in the form of perjury, and which would call for more punishment. So I invite the defense to tell the truth. I invite the defense to tell the truth and admit again that he was talking about the U.S. president and not the Legion of Skanks for Dave Smith. So I'm going to keep it short. That's my opening statement. The prosecution, and I'll say prosecution because there is a punishment, and it's not a monetary punishment, but it will feel like hell.
That's right.
Boy.
All right, that was the opening statement from the plaintiff or the prosecution there. I think the plaintiff was supposed to go first.
No. The prosecution plaintiff. Mitch is the defense.
Oh,
We're the prosecution here.
Okay.
Fuck him.
All right. Listen, Mr. Hobbs, you have graciously decided to represent Mitch in this unfortunate matter. Go on with your opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, Your Honor, Judge Radner, your Junus.
There you go.
I come to you today to bring up several things on behalf of my client, Mitch Connor. Baseball, real football, American Pie, frivolous litigation. We know that these are all treasured American pastimes. And if there is one thing that my client loves more than anything, it is America. So I come to you today to beg at the mercy of the court not to punish my client with this most horrendous, some would say cruel and unusual punishment. Now, my opposition in the prosecution was correct, that the crux of the argument does in fact lie in the fact that my client has not stipulated whether or not his bet was on comic Dave Smith running for president of the United States. It was merely for president. No further clarification was given. Now, some will say that this is a loophole. Some will say this is a cop-out. But I would like to say that it is technically correct. And if it pleases the court, I would like to submit for evidence Season 2, Episode
Objection.
11.
We're objection. We're not in the evidence portion of this yet. This is an opening statement, Your Honor. After you finish your bong hit, please rule on this.
I will sustain that objection.
Thank you.
Very well. I will wait until the evidence is called forth. But I believe that the evidence that I will provide will give us some social precedents for proceeding. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. All right, I'm putting Leighton on the big screen. Next up is going to be presentation of evidence, timelines, videos, witnesses, examination, cross-examination of witnesses, all that sort of thing. It doesn't say who's supposed to go first, but
I think the prosecution goes first.
So that's you. So,
All
would you like to start?
Yes, I would like to start. I'd like to bring my first witness, which is
Oh.
the defendant, Mitch Connor.
Oh, okay. Not the guy I thought it was going to be. Hold on.
Nope.
Sorry. All right. Mitch Connor is on the stand.
Uh-oh.
Mitch, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you by swamp justice?
I do.
All right. Mitch, do you have any medical conditions that could keep you from participating in the podcast today, or just in general that you don't have to disclose it, but like maybe something to do with like a heart issue or like maybe diabetes or like AIDS or something like that? Do you have AIDS?
No, Rob, I do not have AIDS or any of the things that you just listed off there.
Okay, so no heart conditions, right?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
All right, cool, thanks.
History of intestinal issues, but the less said about that, the better. I mean,
No,
we're the
that's
swamp.
okay.
Do you really want those details?
Yeah, actually,
I want them tomorrow.
Yeah, like intestinal issues. Do you have intestinal issues when you ingest spicy foods?
Your Honor, I'd like to plead the fifth.
You're going to plead the fifth on that? I'm giving you a... Okay, all right, whatever. He pleads the fifth. It's his right to plead the fifth, Your Honor. That's fine. You're Junis. Listen.
There's no fifth in the swamp.
Do you remember when Nathan Stevens, a.k.a. Mara, participated in the One Chip Challenge for the podcast?
I do recall this series of events that night, yes.
All right. Were you there that night when he partook in that Paqui Chip challenge?
Yes, I was there, and I was the one to run back into the bar to get water, to which the water that was supposed to be for Mara was then used up for Tim.
Yep, and yeah, you actually activated the spiciness doing that. So you shouldn't have done it. But anyway, so were you taking pictures? How was your overall disposition while Mara was taking that Paqui Chip?
I mean, I was not the one handling the camera. No, I was simply a bystander during all of this.
No, I was handling camera, but like your disposition, were you like excited? Were you happy? Were you jovial?
I thought it was a fun night because it was also very exciting because of what was going on in the Libertarian Party.
Yeah, and what was going on in the Libertarian Party at that time?
A lot of really cool stuff. You know what I mean? We had a lot of good candidates, and Rob, you were big involved with the Mises Caucus of Florida, and we got a lot of interesting things done at that convention.
Okay, but who was there at that location where Mara ate the Paqui Chip that night? Who might have been running for a certain political office that night?
Your stepsister?
My stepsister was not there, you piece of shit. Your Honor, I object. If the witness
strike that from the record.
He knows that's a soft issue. He knows that's I will reap hell on you, Mitch.
Good job.
Rob, we gotta maintain our composure here. We're trying to win this thing.
He fucked up. Anyway.
Oh, we're going hard now.
Was Dave Smith at that particular location?
He was, but he was inside the bar, not down by where we were doing the chip challenge.
Mitch, you were there. I saw you there.
I was at the bar as well, but I also went down when we were doing the chip challenge.
Did you hear him give the speech about running for president and running for candidates inside the bar? Were you there watching?
I was too intoxicated to remember the details of said speech.
Do not recall.
Okay, don't recall. That's fine.
But not that part.
You don't have to recall the speech, but Dave Smith was there, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And he was talking about running for president of the United States of America, correct?
Correct.
Oh!
However,
no further questions. No further questions, Your Honor.
However, at the time, he had also ran for president of the Legion of Skanks in the past.
Your Honor, I would like to submit into evidence.
In the year 2020, he ran for president of the Legion of Skanks as well.
Yeah, I would like to submit.
One had happened.
I didn't really. This is an examination. You can get cross-examined by your attorney later, but I would like to submit into evidence Exhibit A, screenshot from Rumble, Legion of Skanks. It's dated, I believe, August of
I will pull it.
2020. So this is prior to the speech in which we're talking about, and the election was already over.
By the way, I would
me,
just like to say I did not have a rumble at this time.
No, you don't have to have a rumble. This is where the video was
This
posted.
is just time stamped. Yeah. So if we could bring that up.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. So this timestamp shows that the election was already over. Dave Smith had already lost to Ari Shafir. On
these were the election results. Ari Shafir 48%, Dave Smith 14%. The posting of this was the original air date was August 25th, 2020.
August 25th, 2020. And the date in which we're talking about was April of 2022.
That's when the convention was, right?
Yeah,
Or
just for the record. Just for the record. I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
all right, so I guess we're going to pass it over to Mr. Hobbs.
Yeah. Go ahead and you can cross-examine him. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know like Leighton's the judge and stuff, but I'm trying to let him just observe and kind of make rulings.
I'm
when
just letting you
necessary.
move it along because you seem to have a thing in front of you. So I just treated you as a bailiff. I figured that's what.
Oh,
we were
you can
doing.
DM him the order of events.
The order of events.
The order.
It's fine. Just keep it the way it's
order.
going.
Yeah,
Let's
go.
Yeah. I don't.
All right, Mr. Hobbs, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
Would you like to rehabilitate your witness?
Yes,
Rehab.
Mr. Connor, you have told the court that both the President of the United States and the President of the Legion of Skanks are both possible positions that Dave Smith was running for, correct?
Correct. However, I would clarify that he had ran for president of the Legion of Skanks. So there was automatically an assumption that come the next election, if he did not run for president of the United States, he would thereby run for president of the Skanks yet again.
Okay. And running for president of the Legion of Skanks is, how many years pass between those election cycles?
It appears like a gimmick that was started in 2020 that they later revived and brought back in 2024, of which we will see in the evidence presented.
Okay, so it is every 4 years along the same lines as the U.S. presidential election.
This is correct.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So the assumption is that when you made the Paqui Chip challenge, that the assumption
Your Honor,
was
he's
that it
smoking while he's on the witness stand. The objection. You cannot allow this in this courtroom.
It is the court. This is the swamp.
He's smoking while he's
This
on the
is the
witness
swamp.
stand, Your Honor.
As long as he is
It is
not
a
as
vape.
high as I am, he is allowed to continue.
This is ridiculous. This is a kangaroo court. This is a kangaroo court.
Your Honor, counter objection, frivolity.
I believe the word you're looking for is dilatory.
Dilatory. If you use the word dilatory in this courtroom, you're being held in contempt.
Anyway, shall we continue?
Yes, let us continue. So, Mr. Connor, the assumption is that as Dave Smith has not run for president of the United States, he is running for president of Legion of Skanks this election cycle, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, as I tried to say in my opening statement, now that we are in the presentation of evidence and the cross-examining of the witness phase, I would like to, if it pleases the court...
Your Honor, objection. I still haven't presented any of my evidence. He can go after me.
No, you did.
I presented him, but okay, that's fine. Okay, bring it, and then we can agree. We can agree.
Yes,
It's fine.
you did present two pieces of evidence, I believe. You've presented the timestamps and stuff.
Right. Yes,
So
I
feel
have.
like
I have
should let
begun.
him
I
get
have
a
begun.
couple things
Okay. Yep. You're right. Okay.
The judge is fair. Honor.
If it pleases the court and His Junus, I would like to submit Season 2, Episode 11, a clip from the wonderful series Futurama as Irrefutable Social Precedent.
I have the wrong clip. Hold on. That's all right. This one's easier to grab. You want me to start it at that timestamp? Because it's a short video. I'll just play the whole thing.
It's only 6 seconds long.
Oh, sorry, not the best ones in the village. That's not what we. Okay, I'm supposed to start at 20 seconds.
Yeah, around there.
Young and reckless. Bureaucrat Conrad, you are technically correct. The best kind of correct. I hereby promote you to grade 37.
That is it. It is right there.
So what? I'm sorry. What was
Your
the
Honor,
argument?
Your
for that?
Honor, I object. This has no basis in argument.
What is the relevance?
There is no relevancy of this. It has to make a fact of the argument that they're laying out less or more true. This evidence does none of that. It doesn't make.
If I may, Your Honor, the relevance here is that a court proceeding is largely a bureaucratic affair overseen by largely unelected bureaucrats.
What is this sovereign citizen horse shit?
Your Honor,
as we can see from the clip, in matters of bureaucracy and bureaucratic affairs, technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask that we throw this evidence out because it is not relevant to the argument at hand. And if this was a jury, it would sway the jury in a biased way.
I am going to sustain that objection.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Judas. You are the best Jew. You are the best Jew I've ever met in my life, Leighton. Good God, this is a kangaroo court. This is the defense you have. Okay, can I continue?
Well, can we go back to my other evidence then?
No. You're done. You're off.
Your lawyer speaks for you. You're sitting in the chair and shutting up.
Yeah.
Your Jew has to speak for you.
Would you like to fight for your lawyer?
Your court-appointed Jew has to speak in place of you. That's how this works.
You fucked yourself. All right. I have no further questions.
Well, we were on the cross-examination by Mr. Hobbs. It was at the end of your...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yes. Okay, that was the end.
Further questions at this time.
Okay. All right. If I may, Your Honor, I'd like to continue my line of evidence here. So we laid out...
Wait, are we dismissing Mitch from the stand?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitch is done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we laid out that the Legion of Skanks had their election August of 2020, and then we laid out that Mitch was at the convention event where Mara ate the chip in April of 2022. Now, after that, November 17th, 2022. I'm going to try to enter this as Exhibit B.
Okay, sure.
This is the tweet in question. And the defense, hopefully you'll agree with me that this is the tweet in question.
How do I not have a link to his fucking
It's on there with the thumbnail.
It's pinned,
it's on the thumbnail.
It's pinned where?
Like
It's on
places.
Yeah, it's on the thumbnail in our DMs.
I believe I was quote tweeting it earlier as well.
Yes. Your Honor, you shouldn't be on social media. That's against the.
It's pinned where, Rob?
ethical. I DM'd it to you in the collage.
Oh, it's in the collage.
It's the thumbnail. It's in the thumbnail.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay, yeah.
It's okay, Mitch. You can keep texting your lawyer. You're not going to win.
This is how real court goes.
Oh no, this time I'm actually hitting up Matt or Duke. Shit, did I just dox him?
No. This comes in really blurry. I mean,
that's fine. I can read it, I guess.
Let me just pull it up real quick. Just give me a moment here. Hey, audit check. Where are we at?
I'm on 3.
Oh, I know where I can get it from my special message.
I am on way too much dabs.
Okay. Here it is. I have.
You chose the best judge for this.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
All right, so this
I
is
can't be on that level, man.
This is
I've never actually found what is too much dabs, but I'm still looking for it.
All right, Your Honor, while you're talking about dabs, real quick, I'd like to enter into evidence Exhibit B. This tweet from Mitch Connor, who is the defendant in question. If @Comic Dave Smith doesn't run for president, I will do the Paqui One Chip Challenge live on Swamp Creatures podcast. Now, you may ask yourself, the defense said he wasn't talking about the President of the United States. I would like to offer you just what I said in my opening statement. This is a simple contractual issue. A bet is considered a contract. And in contract terms, you need an offer, acceptance, and consideration. 1. Here we have an offer by Mitch to his followers and those of the Swampcast, because we got wind of this immediately. We have it in the Discord. I don't want to have to bring it up. I will if I need to, but we have it everywhere, Mitch. And you offered to do the Paqui One Chip Challenge after knowing that Mara had done the Paqui One Chip Challenge and Tim had purchased a second chip. Okay. 2, the consideration is your detriment. All of us are going to laugh at your detriment. It's a benefit for us because at this time, Dave Smith was running for president, so it's hype. At this time, the Paqui Chip Challenge was going viral on TikTok, so it boosts our followers. At this time, a whole bunch of things were going on that led to you to post this on Twitter. Now, I will say, when you're judging a contract, if someone has a dispute of whether that contract was null and void, we can go back to the objective test of a reasonable person. That is what you judge a contract by. Classic case you learn semester 1 in law school. Lucy v. Zimmer. A drunk man tried to claim his contract to his house was null and void because he was drunk. But the court ruled in the promisee's favor because to the promisee, a.k.a. the Swamp Creatures co-host, a.k.a. the followers on Twitter, a.k.a. your fans, people who buy your merch, they thought that you would do the Paqui One Chip Challenge if Dave Smith did not run for president. And I'm going to get to some more. So right there, the objective test. More people know about the President of the United States than the Legion of Skanks. The Legion of Skanks, not even the biggest comedy podcast, Mitch. I could name Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn's podcast, Kill Tony's live podcast is bigger than the Legion of Skanks. Legion of Skanks, very small podcast relatively. This is a very obscure thing that you're trying to put out.
He says that while we're streaming to 50 people, 40 people.
Shut up! You're ruining the argument. You're ruining the argument.
Yeah, it seems like they're quite a ways above us.
Yeah, objection, Your Honor. That's he's. I don't know why the defendant is even talking right now.
Relevant.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So I'd like to enter that into evidence. I'm going to move on. August 21st, 2023. If you can pull this up, Tim. Dave Smith tweets to the Mises Caucus a sad and somber message.
This was a Facebook post, correct?
Oh yeah. Messages on Facebook to the Mises Caucus. A sad and somber message that would reverberate throughout the Libertarian and Mises Caucus community and send numbers plummeting down for years to come.
It's going to take me a moment.
I would like it on the record that message was indeed sad and gay.
It was sad. Yeah. I agree. Does the defense agree that that message was sad and gay?
It was very sad and gay.
Okay, thank you. This is civil. This is civil court, right? I guess so.
So this was the message in question here, with Dave announcing that he would not be running for president.
Correct.
It's more than 3 sentences, so this is already incredibly gay.
Oh, it's very long. It's very fucking long. Hey, look, Mitch Connor.
Oh,
he reacted to this, so he definitely saw it.
and I was Wait, can you scroll back down, Your Honor? And this is something that I'm going to be honest here. I'm normally not honest. You did not. We did not even plan this. And obviously, you haven't prepared for this trial because you didn't unlike that post right there. So you knew that Dave Smith had dropped out on August 21st, 2023. Almost, let's call it a year. Let's call it the next year after making that post. All right, I'm done with that. 2 days later, in the Swampcast Discord. The defendant drops out of the episode that night to sell dog food And he admits his guilt.
I'm trying to. I need the
Guilt
screenshot
admitted.
because it won't let me pull up the actual thing.
You're fine.
Was the defendant indeed all in for Purina?
Your Honor, Purina's an awful brand. I would never work for them. So that is
So
incorrect.
you're saying you're all in for Blue Buffalo?
Your Honor, the defendant,
Your
the
Honor.
defendant on August 23rd, 2023 at 10:14 a.m., which is really good timing, like for him, honestly. Just do the show tonight. I'm gone until the 26th. Which we'll hear more about in a second. The whole point of Swamp Creatures was for moments like this, moments like Dave Smith dropping out is what he's referring to. I'm gone now. It's
Your
Josh.
Honor, he's exposing the business.
Objection. I'm trying to lay my evidence out, Your Honor. That's not even fair.
He's breaking kayfabe.
May I ask why you are making an objection? Man?
Your Honor, he is breaking kayfabe.
You need to consult with your
He's
lawyer.
exposing the business.
Your Honor, this objection is frivolous, and I'm going to ask the next time that the defendant interjects without his lawyer interjecting for him that he be muted. While I'm presenting, while I'm presenting my evidence. Just while I'm presenting my evidence.
Tim, may I have it on record? How many viewers do we currently have?
33.
Mitch, there is no business.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. All right. Mitch says, I'm gone now. It's Josh. Also, I'm still doing the Paqui Chip. I just want to enjoy this dog selling venture too. All right.
That was the timeshare.
That was 2 days.
Wait, it's a
after-
dog
Your Honor,
selling
Your
venture
Honor,
now? What is-
Your Honor? He is interjecting once again. This is ridiculous.
You're misreading.
New.
It's ridiculous. I mean, don't you have a lawyer
It's
for
up-
a reason? I don't know why you don't have a lawyer.
I will ask the bailiff to mute you, Mitch.
I'm waiting on orders from the judge. We will try to continue.
And I know that he opted for a bench trial, but the jury, chat, guys, this is 2 days. 2 days after Dave Smith dropped out, we have an admission right here on your television screens, on your phone screens, wherever you're watching this, that
With a date and time.
with a date and time, that he will still do the Paqui Chip challenge. He's just trying to enjoy his last minutes without being hot in the fucking face. All right, now listen. 3 days after that, we have yet another admission in the Swamp Creatures Discord by Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Going into Dave Smith's not running for president Q&A. He knowingly did it. That's what I'm telling you guys. On Twitter Spaces, going to see if I can't get away to lawyer out of the Paqui Chip. Just so you guys, you guys know, I fully intend on doing the Paqui Chip challenge. I'm just treating this like pro wrestling and having fun. Eventually I'm gonna eat the treat and treat it like a Russian roulette scene from Deer Hunter, which I still don't get that reference to because Mitch makes dumb references all the time that nobody gets.
Yes.
I enter in Discord admissions of guilt into evidence as Exhibit C.
Your Honor, I would like to strike this evidence from the record because this, to me, seems like confidential communications, not something that would be brought up in discovery.
What?
Rob, why would these messages normally be shown in no, because these definitely are there, and you have Facebook messages confirming.
Your Honor, I can help you out. I can help you out too.
Facebook
There's
responses.
Yeah, there's no. Sorry, Leighton. Sorry, your Junus. There's no expectation of privacy in this Discord chat.
Yeah.
And I mean, there might be a little bit if it's in the host chat, but there's no lawyer-client confidentiality. There's no therapist confidentiality. He's not talking to a member of the clergy. This is evidence.
I am going to admit this evidence, and I am going to put it on the record that Mitch, it is my Jewish opinion that you should put less in writing.
It's very fair. It's very
I
fair.
will
Very
concur
fair.
with the judge's decision.
Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked.
I need to stop talking to you about bitching on yourself, bro.
In
Maybe
the
put that
word-
rainbow wig out.
All
Put a
right.
big old 6'9"
In
on
the
your
words of Richard Nixon's CIA informant buddy, keep it on the phone.
There you go. And so I'd like those as Exhibit C, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Okay. That moves us to a few months later, March 8th, 2023.
Oh.
This was a Twitter post by the defendant as Dave Smith with the tag El Presidente.
Oh,
and
where can people find such merch?
People can find such merch on the defendant's website at 1776swag.com. And I will say he does make pretty good merch, so go check that out. Although he should have edited this one with a hotter chip in it or something.
Well, Dave's face is quite red.
He is quite red. He could have ate the chip himself. So very excited about this. Even though Dave Smith had already dropped out, he's making merch to try to cover this whole thing up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that brings me to April 16th. There was a tweet by one.
It's April 6th.
April 6th, I'm sorry. April 6th, a tweet by one Daniel Smots. I don't know if anyone knows who Daniel Smots is.
Some asshole on the internet.
Yeah, so he says, if you make me run for president, I will make you regret it. Which Mitch says, if Dave doesn't run, I'm drafting you. Now, Daniel Smots has no foot in the game when it comes to the Legion of Skanks. Daniel Smots has no chance of even being on the Legion of Skanks at this point. That's not even a relevant comment to make if Mitch is referring to the Legion of Skanks. He's obviously on Twitter referring to the presidential race for the United States presidential seat. He gets the chip, do not quit. Oh, shit. I'd like to enter in the two tweets there as Exhibit D.
D, as in dude is
John.
fucked.
Yep.
Done, yeah.
Now, Your Honor, just for the sake of the argument, too, there's a few things I'd like to cover here. The Paqui Chip Challenge was viral, and it had a label on it that now has a lawsuit over it, which could render the label defective. But that at the time, that label read that it was not for children and not for people with underlying medical issues, which the defendant has said he has no underlying medical issues already, and he is not a minor. So we are clear there.
Have we established that he's not a minor?
I don't.
Yeah,
Well,
like a minor
I didn't. I could ask, but I would hope.
Well, this
Your
is the
Junus-
mistake that Jeremy Kaufman made.
Your Junus, if I may,
Yeah.
if it pleases the court here, I'd like to go on the record as saying I have been out with Mr. Connor here several times for multiple adult beverages, and every time that he's had the unfortunate event of being carded, he's passed the sniff test with the bar. So if he's not a minor, somebody
The
needs
sniff test. Joe Biden's bartending tonight.
Goddamn right, Joe Biden's bartending. Mitch, you passed the sniff test. You're over 21. You're an adult.
Consider that my first witness.
Okay.
And Josh, have you seen Mitch talk about anything political before?
Quite a bit there, Mr. Vincent. Why do you ask?
To your knowledge, is he engaged politically? Like, do you think Mitch the defendant would be someone who might vote in an election?
He could be. He fits the profile. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, so in order to vote, you have to be over 18 years of age, correct?
He's an old white woman. He votes.
I believe that is the case. Yes, that's to my best of my knowledge.
Thank you, your Junis. No further questions.
All right. So do we wrap up your evidence here, or?
So I'd also like to lay out that such one chip challenges at the time were performed and successfully performed by Shaquille O'Neal, Lil Yachty, AOC, and my next witness.
Oh,
Oh,
we got
My
another
n-
witness.
I
Yes,
would like
witness.
to bring to the stand Mara Nathaniel Stevens.
No fucking shit. Welcome back, Mara. I was not expecting that. Welcome back, sir. How are you?
Good evening, Your Honor, or sorry, Your Junos.
Mitch, you're
Good evening
fucked.
to the court.
Mitch,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Do me a favor, pull back from the mic a little bit. Welcome. We're gonna have to go through the same thing. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help the court, or whatever I said earlier?
There you go.
Whatever.
There you go.
All right, proceed.
All right. Mr. Mara, how have you been, man? How's it going, dude? Yeah, let's go, man.
I don't know. I'm out of college now. I picked up a drinking habit.
Yeah.
I became a gun guy.
There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
Keep
He's
that
had time to think
comfortably
about that.
tucked behind my head.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
Trump's
why
coming to
airplanes,
town next
about
week,
it.
so that's cool.
Okay, guys, 120. I think we need. I'm gonna try 120 yards. I think we can make that.
Oh man, the FBI is gonna knock at your door tomorrow. That's fun. All right, Mr. Mara, were you a co-host and founding member of the Swamp Creatures podcast?
Yes.
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 So nervous.
All right, and what is a tradition on that podcast that you may have disregarded?
The hosts are required to abide by a 2-drink minimum.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now,
which I will be complying with tonight.
Now,
There you go.
Now, thank you very much. Now, did you comply with that when you were in college and underage?
Are you asking him to self-incriminate?
No.
I,
He's visibly sweating.
No, I never drank underage.
There,
In
okay.
which I was
So he
in
did not
severe
comply with the
violation.
rules.
Okay.
That is correct.
No. Okay, so let me clarify because I don't want to get you caught in a trap here. Did you happen to fall behind on the required 2-drink minimum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a tad.
How much did you fall behind?
I recall a rule about drinks compounding. I believe my final total leading up to LPF in Lakeland in 2022 was something in the quadruple digits.
Now, we covered this.
It was very high.
It was very high, and you
Very high.
you definitely deserved what happened. So, what happened?
To repay my debt to the Swampcast.
For the drinks that you... Yeah.
I was forced to eat a one chip hot chip.
Yeah.
One chip hot chip.
Paqui chip. Am I
There you
saying that
go.
right?
Yep. Okay. Now, not only was the Paqui chip there, but there was something other. There was another item that was Mexican that was there. Do you remember? Do you remember what that was?
Yes.
What was that?
I believe it was a some sort of entertainment taser.
That's a good way to put it, Your Honor.
Stripper taser? What the fuck are we talking about here?
I thought we didn't like the cops, and then I show up and taser, taser, taser.
Yeah, it was. To clarify, it is a Mexican torture device, is how I refer to it.
Your Honor, I would like to restate that and say it's a Mexican kid's toy. Actually,
it is. Yeah.
It's a children's toy which is sold in Mexico. For clarity here. So, did you partake in that toy as well? As punishment?
No.
You didn't partake in that toy? I'm sorry.
I did not.
I did. And It was a lot of fun. Anyway,
I can edit this entire thing to make it sound like you're talking about any sex toy I want. I just want that on the record.
Your Honor, objection.
I'm gonna enjoy this entire episode.
I object to any kind of. This is not okay. What, Your Honor? Yes, this is out of order. Whatever you want. Robert's rules in the court, but whatever. All right. So, Mara, what was your experience when you ingested the Paqui chip? Just give us your whole story.
So I took the chip out. I'm just
No. What even before you took the chip, like before ingesting the chip, like just give us the whole thing.
We were at some kind of like beachside, beach being some lake in Lakeland.
Beautiful.
Tiki
No,
bar?
it was not in Lakeland. We were in Melbourne, and we
It was in
were on
Melbourne.
the beach.
This was in Melbourne?
Yeah, it was in
Yes,
Melbourne.
it was.
It's Australia.
Correct.
I like that.
I was just see how long it took for somebody.
Yeah. No, it was
Okay,
Melbourne,
mate.
Florida. It was Melbourne, Florida. That was the same convention that Dave Smith spoke at. It was on the beach. We were out hanging out. We have video.
Okay.
I remember making a clip of this at some point.
Yeah,
of
Your Honor, if we could get the court to ready that video.
I got it.
Oh God.
Yep. Please
So we
continue.
were at this beachside tiki bar kind of thing. It was dark. I think we were all on the beach. Again, it was pretty dark out. A number of my, at the time, co-hosts and other people were out on the beach. A chip was laid out and prepared for me. Bearing in mind that I'm
Now
not,
you knew about this. You knew about this chip, right? You knew this was
Yeah,
It wasn't like sprung
this
upon
was not
you.
a surprise. I was
Yeah.
nervous the entire convention.
Why did you know about why did you know about the chip? Is it why did you know about the chip?
I was told it was my punishment for non-compliance with the drink minimum.
To your knowledge, was there another chip that could have been there?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, continue.
So the chip was laid out and prepared for me out on the beach. I'm not very good with spicy food. Like mayonnaise is too spicy for me.
What the fuck?
Your Honor, as exhibit.
I want it on the record that all of this can also be used at the sex toy thing I'm going to do later. So this is great. I'm
Your Honor-
enjoying all of this dialogue. It's really cool.
Your Honor, I would like to enter into Exhibit E that the current witness is white, Caucasian.
For those who are visually impaired or cannot hear.
It's a serious matter. I don't know why we're laughing. Spicy foods really affect white people in a different way, and
He
yet
said
he still,
mayonnaise was spicy.
and yet he still did it, and he's right, to say that. He's fine.
I just
That's my
cooked with
opinion.
like habaneros yesterday.
So everything was laid out. One of the hosts, started taking a video.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was time, and I attempted to eat the chip.
Attempted.
Mm-hmm.
I took the chip, I put it in my mouth, I started chewing. 2 seconds, my mouth is on fire. Still the spiciest thing I've ever ate.
Tim ate it though. Tim
I
ate the
did
other
eat it.
half.
I was not able to actually get the physical chip down, but I got all of that seasoning in my mouth.
He almost threw
Within
himself
about
in the lake.
30 seconds, I was hunched over in the lake or the ocean or whatever it was.
Almost.
I felt as if I was going to toss my cookies.
Toss your cookies.
Throw up.
Vomit.
I'm trying to be nice to
We're
our
in the
visually
swamp.
impaired listeners. I'd like to point out for the record, I did not end up throwing up. I just thought I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of videos were taken, to my understanding. Yeah, very, very spicy, very hot. Lots of water.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the defendant for bringing me water. 1 cup full of ice when I needed like a Gatorade cooler full of it.
Now, when the defendant brought you water, what was his disposition? Was he laughing? Was he smiling? Was he having a fun time?
I don't recall. I was
Okay,
too
that's
busy
fine.
Having my mouth on fire.
That's fine. I understand. Now, could you get the general disposition around you? Did you feel like you were a point of entertainment? Did you feel like you were having, making people have fun around you?
I don't recall. I was too preoccupied feeling my mouth burn. Though as I do recall from afterwards, I was a point of entertainment for the group.
Thank you.
yes.
And the Swamp Creatures podcast is on YouTube and tries to get followers to join their channel, correct? So they have an interest in entertainment value. Would you think?
I would agree.
Okay, thank you. So how long did the pain last for the pocket
You're
chip?
just making Mitch sweat now. That's what this is.
The immediate, just intense burn, 10 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Um,
But you spit it out immediately, so 10 minutes after spitting it out immediately.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Should we play the video of Mitch
But-
eating
but-
the chip? Or not Mitch, Mara eating the chip?
Yes, yeah, but like when did it? How long did it take for you to feel okay again?
The spicy taste got out of my mouth within an hour or so.
So would you?
and
Go
My
ahead.
mouth was numb for pretty much till the end of the convention.
He licked the chip and it lasted an hour.
Okay, so
His mouth was numb till the end of convention. So that was like another 2 days later.
I think you spilled some.
so
It was
would
just
you
the foam.
would you categorize the experience as terrible, not that bad, neutral, good, or fun?
I'd put it as terrible and fun.
So we'll go with neutral.
The horseshoe
and,
has come full circle.
yeah, we'll go with
No, not neutral. Both
Horseshoe
ends of
theory.
horseshoe, not the
theory
middle.
of Paqui chips.
This is amazing. This chip is breaking barriers that only psychedelics can break.
It is.
All right.
This
It
is
was
why the government's
terrible.
going after it.
I
It
would
was-
like the judge to. I will submit on the record that I have not only had the one chip challenge, but I have also had the same company's ghost pepper chips that you can buy the big bag of. Me and my family are obsessed with spicy foods. The one chip thing is bad because I can hose a half a bag of those ghost pepper chips they do, which are already fucking ridiculously spicy. These ones, that one chip one was like unpleasant. Like it wasn't something I would ever eat by choice.
Are you hearing this, Mitch? Are your headphones on?
And I
hope.
eat spicy shit. Like my whole family does. Like
Damn.
I like spicy food.
That's
Keep
very
on that.
unfortunate. Now, Mara, at the time, being a member of the Swamp Creatures podcast, and knowing that the Paqui Chip Challenge is in play as a trading custom of the podcast, would you yourself bet on Twitter and tell your fellow co-hosts that if Dave Smith doesn't run for president, if he drops out for president, you would do the one chip challenge again? Would you tweet that, knowing that could be your fate?
For fear of having to repeat the challenge, I would refrain from tweeting that.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions. If the defense would like to cross-examine my witness, he's on the stand.
I have no questions for the current witness, your Junus. At this time, my client has asked me that he would like to submit a plea deal.
So I believe the plea deals have to be arranged by the lawyers, right? And then we can see if there's come to an agreement. So while
I have no direct messages in my Discord.
I
I've seen no
understand.
text messages.
I think we're all getting.
We
the news
can
at this-
take a 5-minute intermission
take-
from the trial.
and we will by showcasing
no.
Mara
Oh no!
eating the chip.
Oh no! Oh,
So
God.
if you guys would like to negotiate or whatever, this is the moment from episode 34.
I
Hyenas
remember
running
this.
the
This is so
asylum.
great.
Hyena's running the asylum. This was right after the convention. We brought forward video of Mara and myself eating the chip.
Oh no. I haven't seen this yet.
No,
I'm
not ready.
Oh,
You better fucking be ready. I ate mine. Mara! Mara! Oh my God! Mara! Immediately spits the chip out.
It's awful, man. It's awful.
It's just a Paqui chip, dude.
Come on, man. Steven Johnson. Come on.
At the same time.
Yeah, and then we kind of interrupted it here a little bit for some commentary, but let's skip forward to it again. Oh, it's freezing. Yeah, see, we've always had technical difficulties. It's not just now.
It's just a Paqui chip, dude.
Come on, man. Steven Johnson. Come on.
At the same time.
I swallowed mine. Where are you?
Can I have some? Yeah, sure.
He drinks the beer. Now, this is a Mexican torture device. It goes up to 140 volts. It's basically a battery with metal rods. That is the Mexican torture device.
I'd like it to be on the record that Rob incorrectly called that a toy. It was called indeed a torture device.
Yeah, so that's you can get that in Mexico. I used to work. I had a manager who used to go to Mexico pretty regularly. I found that I guess the English translation is Game of Touch, so it is sold as a toy at like the local Walmart. It's like Caja de Toque or some shit like that, but it means Game of Touch, something like that. It is essentially just a battery hooked to a wire.
So what you're saying is you violated Mara with a toy that is literally called Game of Touch.
Objection.
That sounds
Eunice,
out of
I never actually
context.
submitted to the test.
Let me.
It's taser,
you
taser
didn't?
tag.
I would like to
You didn't get
clarify.
that.
I would like to clarify. I did touch and violate Mara, and I enjoyed it. All right, clarification.
That's gonna get clipped.
I know. That's why I did it.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this episode.
Your Honor.
My career's over, man.
Your Honor. Now
Are
that
you
the
a pilot?
Yeah.
Update.
Hey! You can fly all of our packages from now on. That's amazing.
Yes, fucking you. So Mitch has a package in the event that he's found guilty that he has
Mitch
to
has
open.
a package.
That he needs to open in the event that he's found guilty. And yeah, USPS, fucking gay. Don't ever ship anything there. Don't pay extra thinking you're going to get it on time. It was almost 24 hours late. It almost didn't make it in time for the show. So there's our plug. I want to go to, have we come to an agreement on plea deal? Has there been a decision made? Where are we at?
Your Honor, I'd like to continue one more. I have one more argument because the defense brought it up. In its opening statement, they stated that this was cruel and unusual punishment. As I mentioned, I'd hate to enter into record that video. We can enter into record the video of Mara doing the chip. We can enter into record video of celebrities like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Shaquille O'Neal, and Little Yachty doing the chip. I would love to enter those in, but I would rather play them for entertainment value after this trial. So it's not cruel and unusual, and it's a punishment that the defendant himself asked for in the event that Dave Smith didn't run for president. So with that, I will close my entering of evidence, and no further questions or witnesses, Your Honor.
So would Mr. Hobbs like to cross-examine? Or no, you said no for Mr. Mara. Okay, so would you like to present your case?
I have no further evidence to submit.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Really, man?
Mitch, you're cooked, dude. You're cooked.
Other than the plea deal, I sent a message over
Okay.
in the private chat thing over there to Rob
Yeah.
because I'm not in you guys'.
I'm trying to negotiate here, but he's not getting back.
Oh, sorry. Let me look at it.
So you gotta go get the private
Let's
chat.
give it a
Okay,
minute here
okay,
for
so-
the plea deal to be.
So typically, I'm going to tell you how this works. Typically, plea deals are privileged, and I cannot discuss them. I would like to be able to discuss this negotiation publicly, since it's not a legal matter technically, right? So I would like to discuss this.
Message, Rob.
Yeah. Okay.
I sent you a message.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah. No, the plea deal has been rejected by the prosecution instantly.
Regardless of its contents.
Your Judas point of order.
To quote Trump, this
Point
was
of personal privilege for
This
me.
is a
May I
bad
be excused
deal.
from the stand so that I can go get a second drink?
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
done. You're off the stand. You're good.
Dude,
You're
okay,
off
yeah.
the stand.
Yeah.
Your
so,
Honor, what is the deal?
so the defendant is asking me to disclose privileged information.
Disclose it.
I will do so. The defendant says in his plea offer, which is not a thing. I should be offering the plea, by the way. I will do the chip, but you or one of the other swamp creatures will do a chip at a later date, preferably at a live swamp creatures that I have been wanting to do at one of these conventions we go to. I said, no, fuck you. This shouldn't have even been in trial. Plea deals are for before the trial. To which he
I
said,
do have a.
to which he
I do
said,
ha-
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
No,
No,
Your
no,
Honor.
you're
You're-
fine, you're
no,
fine.
no, I'm sorry, Your Honor. You
I
go
have a
ahead.
question about something I just saw in the chat. So I see somebody who mentions here, do we need a separate case for Mara and Tim? Now, Mara seems to have paid his debt to society in place of the chip. What did Tim do? What is this person referencing
Tim did
here? Would
nothing.
this be the-
I took part in the chip as a courtesy to Mara,
Yeah.
so that he wouldn't have to go it alone. There was no punishment for
Right.
me. I just
Okay,
did it
I was
for
just
that reason.
verifying. I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
Now, and on the rules on the chips on the back of the chip, it does say under like 10 seconds you are a bitch or something like that. So technically,
Mara's a bitch. Is that-
technically, Mara is a bitch. Tim, I don't know how long you. I don't know if you kept it in your mouth. How long?
I
you did.
Swallowed it. You want to watch the video again?
No. But no.
Tim
on
is not a quitter.
Yeah, on the back of the chip, it's like 10 seconds. It's like how long you
Rechat
go without
one chat
water.
up from that.
Hey, real quickly before we proceed,
that's not
my
it.
defense needs to get off here soon due to the fact that he has kids.
Yep.
So,
Are you married? Get your wife to deal with it. That's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
So why don't we let him make his closing statements, and then I'll say the rest of this plea
And
deal,
then we'll
or I can
watch
say the
Mitch
rest
eat
of the plea
the chip.
deal.
Yeah. Let him do his closing statements. So let's go through that.
closing statements and plugs.
Okay, so closing statements. In the absence of the plea deal, and unless it pleases the court and his Junus,
It pleases the
There's no fucking way I'm accepting this plea deal.
I'm even trying to give you anything you want at this point, man. You're just not responding.
We
I'm gonna no. That's for
the chip.
everyone to decide. I'm sorry. That's not even true.
Respectful of the juice
You
time.
can respond, man. You're not even responding. You're leaving me on red.
I'm talking to you right now. I'm telling you no.
I'm literally telling you. What do you want, man?
Order in the court.
There we go. The gavel is out.
The gavel has come down, yes. So, the plea deal that my client has submitted to the prosecution is that one or multiple other swamp creatures would have to partake in the chip challenge at a future date. If this pleases the court simply for the humor value alone,
Yes.
I think that that is something that the court should take into consideration. Otherwise, I have no further comments at this time, Your Honor. I realize that I have received a thorough drubbing in this matter. I apologize to my client, and I apologize to everyone on this
I do
podcast
not
for
think
wasting
any of
their
this
time.
is your fault. This is the entirely the fault of your client.
Your Honor, I've had drinks with Mr. Hobbs on outside of the courtroom. He is a fine attorney, and he will make
Inside
me an
job.
attorney for a different defendant. This just defendant was not the.
Can
not the
I
case.
Mr.
The very last thing that I can do as a sort of Hail Mary pass is to call for a mistrial, considering that I have not received anything in discovery, and I am in fact not an actual lawyer. There's my Hail Mary pass. There's my Hail Mary pass, and with no further comments, the defense rests.
I am in a state that does not have a college that can admit people to the bar. So I am already used to lawyers who have no credentials from coming out of nowhere.
Hobbs Esquire.
Hobbs Esquire.
You've been given a difficult task. It is much appreciated to argue in defense of the indefensible. We appreciate your participation. I have a question that's definitely out of order, but I would just like it on the record. Do you believe your client is guilty?
Whoa.
If he's gonna
Your
leave,
Honor,
I want to
this is out of
know.
order. He is not part of the
I
prosecution.
will mute my microphone. I will take my earbuds off.
To not be influenced. See how impartial he is. All right, go ahead.
Don't even look, Leighton.
I believe that would be a breach of my.
Good job. You did good. You did good. No, don't listen to him. You did good. That's fine.
I'm putting the earbuds back in.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. Okay.
I can stick around for a little bit longer to see how this all shakes out. I do have to be going here. Unfortunately.
That's all we need to know, boys.
Oh, good God. Okay.
But,
all right.
But do you mind if I plug?
Oh yes,
go ahead.
please do. Please do.
Okay. Yeah. So I assume that nobody in here knows who the hell I am. My name's Hobbs. I'm a co-host at a channel called Roads to Liberty. We're on Rumble, Facebook, YouTube. Pretty small podcast. You can catch us on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time. It's not nearly as fun or funny as this. It mostly is a current events and news type of thing once a week that we do, and occasionally I do a Friday show when I can get a guest on it. So that's where we're at. It's Roads, the number 2, Liberty.
There we go.
Are you Rhodes TO Liberty on Twitter though?
No, on Twitter it's actually it's real R2L pod on Twitter.
There we go. Nice.
That's what Twitter does, man.
There's a guy named Roads to Liberty on Twitter.
Or it's at R the number 2L pod on Twitter.
Okay.
Water with an A.
Yes, we would like to thank Hobbs Esquire.
Rob Esquire, Hobbs Esquire, all the Esquires here tonight for their
all the obs Esquires.
That's right. All right. So, do we go on to? Do you want to do your closing statement? Can you make it brief, Rob, so we can get him on?
Yeah, I'll make it brief. I think the defense is currently making plea deals here. And that's something that's supposed to be done before trial, but that's fine. So I can't think of anything right now. So after I said, fuck no, this should have been done before trial, he said, we can do it at Grand Rapids at the next convention, which is a very long time. Love Swampcast. We can even try and get some good guests. What would you want in return? And I'm going to ask the chat and the co-hosts and everyone, even the defendant here on stage, to make some concessions and say, like, what would we want? What would we want in return for him not doing it tonight?
I'm saying I will.
Show dong on camera.
Mic cut out.
Mic cut out.
Correction, Your Honor, if I may. I am saying that I will still do the chip tonight, but there will be another chip or something equally as spicy in play that will later be used at Grand Rapids. It can even be used for me for all you want, man. I'm willing to make a plea deal here. Josh, come on, man.
Your Honor, he also messaged me at 8:23 p.m. Okay, but seriously, live swamp? And I don't know what he means by that. Do you mean you don't want to do it live on the swamp tonight, or do you mean live?
I'm saying that we would do it live at a live Swamp Creatures, like us doing it live at one of these events we go to.
So now your plea deal is to eat 2 Paqui chips? I'll take that any day. Like, what are we talking about?
Eugenius, may it please the court.
Or something equally as spicy.
I think I'm ready.
If we're simply
you're-
dealing with the problem of
I'll pick
getting
it up
the
next.
defendant into the same room as another host, we're speaking to it. I'm a transport professional. I can make that happen.
There you go. Boom.
As
Boom.
am I. We can work together.
Hey, boom.
right.
We
I
got
think at this point, I'm ready to find a final verdict here.
All right. I'm
Uh,
putting out some. I'm putting
Your Honor,
Judgment.
Your Honor,
Judgment.
I do not accept the plea deal that the defendant has offered for whatever reason.
I will say on behalf of the show.
Really? The
I
second
will say,
chip? Wow,
listen,
okay.
I will say on behalf of the show, we are not interested in taking your plea deal because we want to watch you burn.
And then
However,
also the
that
chip
does
is
not
no
mean-
longer-
I think I have a solution.
However,
I think
we are
I have
not
a final solution.
nice.
And this is very simple. This is very simple.
He's Jewish.
Solution.
He's Jewish. He can say that. He's Jewish. He can say that. I'm just
What I was
pointing
going to
it out.
say, what I was going to say is that doesn't mean that we're not open to further Paqui Chip challenges, but for the purposes of this trial, fuck you, eat the chip.
Well, I think Tim is on to something there as far as future Paqui Chips challenges go. And so what my verdict is going to be is this. I will find that Mitch, according to the evidence, is 100% guilty here. You put it all in writing. You're an idiot. But I will also find that because of the pure negligence and repeated refusal to stick to the rules of the show that has transpired against pretty much everybody who has been on this show, as somebody who's clipped it, I could say it is across the board. So what I am going to find is that a second chip must be procured, and at the convention in Rapid,
okay,
the chat of this show come that night will get to vote on what person who is on the stream will be eating that chip. So it is technically possible that Mitch will have to eat 2 Paqui Chips, but it's also possible that it could be any one of you.
Vote Mitch.
There's going to be a 3-1 campaign against Mitch to eat this.
We're all
chip.
going to be campaigning, man. Dan Smots is going to be making some money for some smear ads.
We're buying a Swamp Creatures table in Grand Rapids, and I'm buying it specifically to vote Mitch.
I will
Paqui Chip
be
Challenge 2.0.
I will be at Grand Rapids.
Stop the count. It's rigged.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Trump. That's pretty good, Trump.
Rigged.
All right,
Rigged.
so
Rigged.
we have our verdict. Are
Thank
we
you.
ready? Are
Thank
we
you,
ready?
Your Honor.
Yes, thank you to
Pass judgment.
Are we ready to open the box, Mitch?
I'm ready, and
I'm taking.
you know,
Make
it
some
was
water,
just
buddy.
through this trial, man.
It's scared.
You know, guys, it's been a wild ride. So let's see what this
Well,
is.
show them the box. You know, you don't have to show your address, but show them the box.
Oh God!
This is a 6-pound box. The Paqui Chip is about 3 ounces.
So just to give the audience some background, Tim messaged me about this and said, "What's your address?" And I sent him the address, and he just responded, and I responded, "Do your worst."
Yeah.
He literally took that as "do your worst."
It's a dead cat.
You know, like my only concern is my only concern is there's a glitter bomb in here. My only concern is there's a glitter bomb in here. I swear to God, Tim, if there's a glitter bomb in here, we're instituting the Tower Power Hour rules. He's laughing.
Okay, so all I'll say about the contents of the box is there are many gag gifts. There's at least one serious gift that I can think of. That's just from me to you. And then the Paqui Chip, of course. I was very concerned when I was shipping this box that the DEA would confiscate it. I'm so glad that it made it to your house.
This is where I was actually concerned about that when you said something.
Having listened to this, I would say that as his former lawyer, I can see how he ended up in the predicament that he is, because you don't tell
No,
someone.
I mean, I want to make it clear. You did everything you could for your client. He is just a massive piece of shit and put everything in writing.
However,
I didn't expect Rob to break kayfabe.
However, However, now that my lawyerly duties are over, I.
So those are some sweet treats. Maybe you can use those to soothe the pain. those are some like little Debbie cake things. They're good.
Oh man.
What else do we have in here?
I would be lying
I'll
if I
point
said I
out
wasn't looking forward to
Fuck.
Oh, there are two of those. There's purple and what's the other color? Green or some shit? Blue?
Green, yeah.
Yeah. So those
Cone.
are raw cones. I figure that you might use those for the rest of the contents of the bag or the box. I mean,
Jesus Christ, man.
okay, I got you a lot of good stuff. Oh, those are not packing peanuts. Those are so Brandy buys tampons in bulk, and so she was like, "You should put some tampons in there." And I grabbed the
Things you
fistful.
shouldn't say on the internet.
I grabbed the
500.
I grabbed a fistful of them and threw them in. Stop going through it so fast. We have to.
I'm sorry.
showcase each
I
item.
can't help it.
All right, so
You have to
with
hold
that-
up each individual tampon.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to finish this.
As
now
you
with
go.
tampons.
So what book do you have? Because I sent you two, or no, I sent you three.
Well, for starters, we have the Gucci Mane Guide to Greatness.
Yes.
Ain't never leave your house without that Gucci Man agreement, dog. Ain't never leave your
1017
house without that
Brick
Gucci
Squad
Man.
Monopoly shit.
Yeah. That's
I
good.
gotta say it's a nice looking book, man. Like,
Hey,
feel
maybe
inspired
you
by
learned
that.
something.
Shit.
Got
Oh,
a bit in 20 karat of gold, you know what I'm saying,
Brandy
dog?
says sorry. Brandy says sorry. Okay.
Don't be sorry.
Robert
That book.
Rules of Order.
Yeah, if you might not know this, but that book is outdated. That's the 10th edition. I don't know.
Jesus Christ! I gotta get this goddamn suit off. sorry.
When I put that book in there, I was looking at it here on my floor, and I was like, "Yeah, this is your trash. You throw it away now." It's like, so here you go. that book has no other importance. The next book, though, it was a genuine gift from me to you. So that is Sean Hannity's book, Deliver Us from Evil. What's interesting about that book and why it's a genuine gift is that book was written before George Bush's reelection. So this was right after 9/11, and Hannity was at the top of his game, and you're into all the history and nuance references and those sorts of things. So I think you'll actually enjoy that book.
Oh, Hannity.
So that's a good one. Are we on the big part yet? Or
Yeah,
no?
we're at the big part here, but part of me is like, dude.
This was the DEA reference.
I mean, it says CBD on it, so.
Well, what did you get rid of the grinder already? You have to show off the beautiful grinder.
Oh, the grinders? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one of those, the one, in your right hand. I don't know what that is. You'll have to tell me.
And that's not
It's,
the only
CBD,
grinder Mitch is
it's
on.
CBD.
Yeah.
I saw him under last week.
It's like some kind of shatter. But anyway, that
Yeah.
grinder is a bedazzled grinder for you. Brandy swears the only thing she's ever put in it is oregano, so you should be fine with that. But the next one, just pull
Dude,
it out.
There's a lot of. I'm.
I tell you, I
Dude.
had the fistful and I just threw it in there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that is a 5-pound bag of what is called dragon piss CBD flour.
Didn't you say the whole box was 6 pounds?
Yeah.
Jesus
And
Christ.
5 pounds of it was dragon's piss.
This was a part of the original plea deal from the prosecution.
And now, the final moment. Please hold it
There it
up.
is, baby.
And the year on that is 2021, and it has your name written on it.
A name on a coffin, dude. A name on a coffin. Oh
Tim.
God,
Oh,
buddy.
Tim.
Dig with me, boys.
Any last words? Any last words, buddy?
I'm ready.
I do. Before he says something, I have some regrets. Had I planned in advance, I was going to send Mitch he was worried about glitter bombs. I was going to send him a penis confetti bomb. It would not arrive in time. I was also going to send him some chocolate dicks. And my stipulation for the trial was going to be that he could only relieve himself by sucking on chocolate dicks. But alas, we did not have enough time to make sure those arrived in time. So, anyways, final words, Mitch.
Well, there's a lot to be said. I'm happy that we could make it to episode 100 here, and it's been a hell of a ride. And As gay as it's gonna sound, I fucking love you guys. You guys are great. If somehow, some way, Dave Smith ends up seeing this, fuck you.
Oh,
what?
You reminded me. I sent Dave Smith a letter.
Oh, did he actually respond?
He did not respond, but I sent him a letter, and I would like to read it live on air. This is now an open letter that I sent to Dave Smith from our Swamp Creatures account. Our dearest Dave.
Dearest to Dave.
Dearest Dave Smith.
I love the intro already.
Our dearest Dave. Many moons ago, you led people to believe that you were running for president.
He stopped reading right there.
Some people believed so deeply in that idea, they made outrageous bets based purely on their confidence in you to follow through. I then sent him a link to your tweet. You let lots of people down with your decision not to run. And although many have forgiven you, the bet was not forgotten. Tonight, Mitch's feet will be held to the fire and his mouth will be set aflame. I sent him a link to our show. Let this sacrifice on tonight's episode serve as a reminder to you that our actions have consequences, even if we do not feel their impact directly. Sleep well tonight, Dave, because Mitch will not. With love, the Swamp Creatures.
It sounds like Dave was the one that went on trial.
Well, it's his fault. So there you go.
So, real quickly, before I take this too, I just want to say, like, I kind of expected him not to run, and I purposely wanted to do this, and it just sounded really fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, while at Young Americans for Liberty Revolution over the weekend, or convention, where the fuck they're calling it now, I talked with a certain Liberty lawyer who's currently running for state rep while at dinner, TJ Brown, good guy, great guy. And while we're just bullshitting over dinner, I decided to ask him, hypothetically, let's say someone made a bet like this, and the excuse was that Dave Smith, you know, he's running for president of the Legion of Skanks. He told me that would not work because it would be a clear misdirect based on what I clearly knew people would think based on the initial thing. And he said I would be absolutely fucked if somehow you guys got Dave to take the stand. So I'm not going to lie. I was actually legitimately worried about that. I was legitimately like, oh, fuck. Did Rob somehow find a way to pull this off?
I was trying, dude. That's why I sent him the letter. I was hoping he'd respond.
I was with Robbie.
I saw him at Rev.
I was with Robbie Bernstein last week, and it didn't cross my mind. I could have said something. I could have said something. I didn't say anything, but you know, my argument worked, so it doesn't matter.
Sorry to let you down, buddy.
Paqui Chip 2.0.
Let's
to
see
100 episodes. To 100 episodes.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
He's going fast. He's going fast.
Oh no!
He said, "Oh shit."
I'm just cringing watching this happen. Oh.
I don't know if like. Of course, I know it's probably stale. It's like 3 years old.
Is it stale?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How is the seasoning?
Oh.
It's coming.
Look at that red face. Oh.
Put it in reverse, Tear.
Put it in reverse, Tear.
Wrong.
He gone. He gone. He gone. Where'd you go?
He's gone.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back. Come on. Where did he go?
Oh, dude, he hit it. He gone. He gone immediately. It's okay. He'll come back. Oh man.
Where did Mitch go?
Oh, dude. Yo.
Well, gentlemen, that was a pleasure.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
And that's the last time we ever saw Mitch.
It was enough to scare me away from the swamp. Let's see what it does to Mitch.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Mara, for coming on. I got him.
Yeah,
I may have dipped into some databases that shouldn't have been dipped in for this purpose, and got his phone number and said, "Hey, buddy, I need you as a witness. I need you as an expert witness for this trial.
I was driving to the range, and what the fuck? What's this number from? God knows who. Oh, I know who that guy is. Shit, whatever. All right, humball.
Yeah, why didn't Mitch have a bucket?
Because he's unprepared.
He is obviously
I came prepared with a link.
Okay, Hobbs.
Yes, this whole thing tonight has proven how unprepared Mitch.
Oh, he's
was.
back.
Here he is.
He's still ralphing.
Holy shit!
Whoa. Whoa.
God damn!
So what happened? What happened off camera?
I just had to run to the toilet.
I got milk.
Did you swallow? Oh, he's drooling. He's drooling. Oh my god, I saw that.
Yeah, if he's not used to spicy stuff like that, you won't be able to stop drooling. It'll just keep going.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, it'll keep coming.
How bad is this thing?
Oh,
I will. So
kill
I'm gonna
somebody.
buy one of these. I will buy one and bring it with me to the convention when we do that whole thing, and I'll buy a bag of the other ones that I like, and I'll literally show you. I can just straight face that chip. I don't.
No way.
Like,
No way, dude.
absolutely. I've eaten like. Me and my brothers used to make it a competition to see who could eat the spiciest shit. Like that was the whole thing. I haven't eaten one in about a year, but I definitely can.
Well, so you know why you haven't eaten one in about a year? It's
They
because
stopped selling. Yeah,
it's because they stopped selling them because someone died. They went into cardiac arrest because of this. That's why I asked him if he has any underlying medical issues, because I would have called the trial off. I would have said, "Okay, you could actually die. You probably do."
Oh, that would have just made it higher risk.
High risk, high reward. Yeah.
Mitch, if you can hear us, you cannot be off camera. You need to be on camera.
He can't.
If you're throwing up, grab a Publix bag. Come on down. It's fine, dude.
He cannot hear us. He took his headphones off. So next time he comes in camera, just tell him get a bucket so we can watch him.
Get a bucket and a mop.
With that whop whop whop.
Gay.
All right.
All right, boys. I have to get going. I got some kids to put to bed. It's been a real pleasure. We'll have to communicate a little bit later on about future collaborations if you all would be interested in that.
Of course.
But I got to get going.
I'll be happy to come on. Any of us would be happy to come on, dude. Good job trying to represent the indigent right here.
Y'all have a good night.
You too, man. See ya. I saw Mitch come by with a gallon of milk. Where did he go?
Oh my god. So there he is.
Oh,
Okay.
he's back.
Mitch, sit down.
Sit down.
Sit.
Headphones. Oh, he's dying.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, entertainment value.
I understand that you need to get milk and do whatever. Grab a Publix bag. We can't have you off camera.
You gotta be on camera. You gotta be on camera for the punishment.
How you doing, bud?
Oh.
A question from the chat. Did you swallow?
Did you swallow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spitters or quitters, Mitch ain't no bitch.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's a good point, Josh. I don't think
clearing out my sinuses. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I will. We have to give Mitch some credit here. Since the beginning of the show, we've been teasing Mitch and saying Mitch the bitch and all these sorts of things. He followed through. It took some pushing, but he followed through.
The milk doesn't take it away. It goes away for a split second and then it returns.
Yeah.
I love how much
You gotta hold
spitting.
the milk in your mouth.
You just gotta ride the pain.
All right, now we make him laugh, so he spits it out.
Bastards.
If it was Martha Bueno's titty milk, it would take the pain away.
Would.
If it's this painful
Well, we got
now,
nothing to
just
lose.
think
She
about
hates us
how
anyway.
painful it's going to be tomorrow.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like gym logic. And Leighton, I don't know if you know what gym logic's all about, dude. Your Honor, your Junus. I'm sorry.
I already ruled in your favor.
I know,
man.
I know. And I'm gonna say I thought you would be way more. I thought you were impartial, but I actually thought that Mitch would come with any argument. I
No,
thought
there was
that-
nothing there. I
was
thought there was
nothing.
going to be something.
My only argument was that Dave's running for president of the Legion of Skanks.
So you want to know the secret here? I had an ace in the hole I had already saw something which you didn't even bring up, Rob, which is the way you typed your tweet.
You had a 1-year-old in the hole?
In your tweet, Jesus Christ. In your tweet, you capitalized the word president.
Oh.
Now, my brain immediately went, well, he wouldn't capitalize president for Legion of Skanks, and it doesn't autocorrect to capitalize that word. So you had to go back and capitalize the word president, which meant to me you were being
Too much milk. Too much milk. I think D-Rock here was right. Rip Mitch's toilet. That shit's getting fucked.
And Leighton, I brought up the tweet, but I did not. I did not want to reference that on purpose because I painted the picture that he was talking about the president the whole time. Like there's no other
no
way.
doubt in my mind that tweet was regarding the president.
Yeah.
And the Discord messages were hilarious to me.
Yeah,
that day.
it's pretty damning evidence, and
it is nice to see Mara again. I haven't seen you since like the first clip I edited.
I know, dude. That was the cherry on top. I was like, if I could just get Mara, who's done this before, to say Mitch is a bitch for not doing it,
The
then
clips that
we're
will come from
golden.
this show are going to be golden tonight.
I was
Oh my
waiting for
God.
you to just flat out ask me, do you think this is cruel and unusual?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I
I
forgot.
knew it.
Well, hang on.
I was
Let's
going
a-
to.
Let's
Oh,
ask
no.
the current Mitch. Is it cruel and unusual now?
I put myself in this. The only thing cool and unusual.
Is what?
What?
He's gonna get.
Oh, again.
Hot, 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 hot.
He's gone again.
Oh, it's fucking
man.
great.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you. Grand Rapids isn't gonna shake out how any of us think it's gonna shake out. I don't think Mitch is gonna get the second chip.
What?
It would be funnier to me if somebody else who's there ends up with the chip. Now, I have already said I'm going to be there, so I feel like whoever is on that stream, not just the hosts, but whoever is on the stream is up for grabs.
Yeah.
So if you're there, you're in the pot.
Well,
And
hang on now. Now
we've
you're,
gotten-
now
we've
you're
gotten people-
compromising
sorry.
our ability to get good guests.
Yeah, because we've gotten Monsteray, we've gotten Spike Cohen.
The
we've
tradition
yeah.
to argue in favor of
Dave
the
Smith,
tradition.
Paqui Chip Challenge?
Any person
What?
on the stream willing to participate.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I was
okay,
gonna
there
say,
you go.
because
Oh,
the tradition, the tradition of the show has been that the hosts are obligated to participate in the traditions. The guests are not.
The only thing cruel and unusual is the fact that I didn't buy the chip myself, so I had to eat this fucking expired stale ass thing.
Which it's still hot apparently. Still hot, Paqui. Hershey's
Yeah, it's still hot. It's still fucking hot.
Hershey Company still hot. You can send this to your lawyers because they're getting sued because a kid did die. Mitch, if you did your research, someone died by doing this Paqui Chip challenge, and you could have.
Yeah, they died after I made my bet. That was another reason why I was a little bit concerned. But then I started Googling shit, and
Yeah.
I realized I'd probably be fine.
And your lawyer didn't even bring up the video that you sent to us for evidence. So you did literally just abandon everything. It was crazy.
You look like somebody who's eaten one of those chips.
Man.
Dude, my eyes are watering like crazy right now. Jesus Christ.
Is it settling down?
Well, I just vomited, so It didn't really settle in too well.
We need you to get your trash can and vomit on camera. We need that on camera.
I was gonna say, like the ruling by the judge makes it very interesting.
I didn't
because
expect myself to vomit. I'm not gonna lie. I've eaten a lot of fucking spicy things. That was not expected.
So, do you like spicy food? Are you used to spicy food?
Yeah, I do. I genuinely like spicy food.
And it was that bad.
You know, there's such a thing as like if you throw too much on something, it's like too much, so to speak. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of powder.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's how I would describe
so
it.
So you
like,
inhale it almost. It gets all in your lungs.
Yeah.
It wasn't when I was chewing it. It wasn't a problem until it hit the back of my throat. Then it
the reason I died, I'm assuming, is that exact reason because it affected.
So you only had problems when it hit the back of your throat.
He's back. He's back. He's back. What are we
like
doing?
he never left.
What are we doing? Oh my god.
What I was gonna say is it's good that we're gonna try to do the next one at a live show because it would be a lot harder to run from the camera.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it, man. My body just went into a mode where it's like, oh shit, like this is not good.
Hey, Mark, can you repeat what you just said?
So, Mitch, you only had a problem when it hit the back of your throat?
All right, cool. Yeah.
Oh, this is a good point. So Mara is a spitter, but Mitch is not a quitter.
Whoa! Pause. All right. I was going to say this on the podcast. This is the point where I tell the podcast, I have a boyfriend. You're damn right. I'm not a spitter.
Okay.
P.S. All of you have the pass to say faggot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm gonna say it anyway.
I was like,
Chat, you all have the pass too.
Were you not here at the beginning of the stream? They started it with a faggot tower.
Yeah,
they did. They definitely did.
It was great.
Scrolling back up.
Hey, we're at 42 live listeners right now. I want to just say, follow us and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. 100th episode, guys. 100 more to come. Hopefully, more to come after that. So follow and subscribe on whatever X, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. Mitch is gone yet again.
Joey, I saw the tower. I was here at 7:30 on the dot.
Well, here we go again. Well, here we go again. Dog.
Yeah.
Man. So what do we? That was the main event. What are we gonna?
Yeah,
do
that was the main event. I mean, I don't really have anything else. You know,
we summoned Mara with the tower.
That's right.
I'm participating in the tower.
Afka.
Afka.
Oh man, how do you feel being back? Does it feel nice?
God.
I like how you dressed in quarter tire. This was good.
God, this is great. I'm out of college. I can drink on camera without the fear of losing my license.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with LPF or Libertarian Party, not very closely at least, for like the last 2 years.
That's good. So you took a little hiatus. Mara said he might be willing to get back into the politicos. So are you? What do you mean by that earlier?
Did I say that?
Yeah, you were like, I might. Yeah, you
Can
were like.
Prove that in a court of law?
No, it was on our phone call.
We need to have another trial.
We can prove it in Swamp Court. We can prove it in Swamp Court.
No.
It's already done. You can't.
Get another chip.
Are you willing to bet a Paqui Chip challenge?
No, we're not doing this again. No,
I'll be your lawyer. I'll be your lawyer.
I'll
It
admit
was a
it.
confidential
I'll admit it.
conversation.
I said it. All right, I said it.
What?
You okay?
What did I miss?
Sorry, I'm getting in on a faggot tour.
Mara said he's done with college now, freshly done with college. I'm assuming.
Freshen out.
Yeah, freshen out. He can now drink, and he might be willing to get back into politics. Now, I'm wondering what he means by that. I said, "What do you mean by that?"
Well, there's a bunch of older congressmen that are into young boys. So you know.
Oh, yeah. All right, hear me out, guys. I get to ride on like a Gulf Stream, and I get to influence some policy. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the
older
staffer
for Lindsey Graham is what you're saying.
I think we can make that happen. All right, go tell him there's a young-looking guy in Florida. Tell Matt Gates to get down here.
Why are you gay?
We're gay.
I want to know what you guys think. Who did it better?
Here we go.
This is AOC doing the one chip challenge.
This is what I did not enter into evidence.
I'm so scared. Okay.
I'm so scared.
Oh Lord. Okay, everyone. I need everyone to say a prayer for me. Put some virtual hands on me because.
Put some
virtual hands on me.
I'll put the real hands. Hey, I'll put the real hands on AOC.
1, 2, 3.
Legit, I am jealous of the fact that I heard crunch there and I had to eat that stale fucking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of what I was looking forward to.
The one I had was stale too.
Yeah, the crunch would have been nice, and that's your own fault because you delayed this for over.
Well, I
2
should have
years.
bought one when they were. Well, I didn't expect them to go away. I didn't expect the fucking FDA to do some shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
you,
when
Doritos.
It's the FDA. Why would you not expect them to do some shit?
It's not Doritos.
Bring a bakery.
It's not Doritos unless Hershey owns Doritos. Here,
No, I'm saying fuck Doritos because I'm sure their FDA friends took down Paqui.
Okay, so
bro, I actually like those Carolina Reaper
Mitch,
ones that
Mitch,
that fucking he likes. What?
Mitch, I'm trying to tell you what actually happened to Paqui. So Paqui was independent.
Goddamn corporations. Sorry.
Hershey, the chocolate company, bought Paqui, right? And in 2023, a 14-year-old child did the one chip challenge and died because he had done the one chip challenge and it affected him so much that it caused his enlarged heart to fuck up. So
that's a technical term.
so I was afraid that your attorney quote unquote would uncover the fact that this chip actually kills people and that you should be weighed from doing the challenge because you don't know if your heart could be enlarged or not. That's why I clarified if you had any medical conditions at the top of the podcast. Now, you're fine and you're not dead, so we're good.
Liability resolved.
Now, I'd like to add, because we had no idea about that before, Mara got none of that treatment.
What else happened with AOC? I want to know how this happened.
We risked Mara's life for you guys.
We
so
didn't realize it.
Could have been the first person to die from eating one of those chips.
Could have been.
It could have been me.
Could have been.
Could've.
And I'm gonna say it still had the warning on it, but it did not say that it could cause death. So they are getting sued. Currently in suit, and I think they're going to lose for inadequate product liability. I didn't come with a product liability warning.
I'm so scared.
15 seconds.
Okay.
She's so hot when she's not
He's trying
talking
to come
communism.
through. Oh my god, yo! Yo!
30 seconds. You got this. You got
She swallowed. I want to point out that she swallowed.
Not a quitter.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Lion's breath.
Not a good thing.
She's trying out her Ohego face right now.
This is really hot.
Mm-hmm.
My ears feel hot.
Do your ears feel hot, Mitch?
Do your ears feel hot? Do they wobble to the flow? This was 1.85 million on the Scoville scale, which goes up to 2 million.
Oh, I have a comment about that, but I want to
I
show.
thought that was the number of people who jacked off to the video of AOC.
Yes.
No, dude, it's
I could show you the moment.
way. It's way higher than- way higher
Right
than
there.
that.
Right there. That's
1.85 million. Pause this video at that exact second.
Right there. Right there.
Man.
That's the moment.
Man, 40 of you guys are staying with us. Please, 40 of you guys are staying with us through 2 hours. Like and subscribe to this podcast. I swear to God, you will not regret it. This is hilarious.
All right, here we go.
This is Shaquille
We're
O'Neal.
going to see it now. We're going to see it later. Chuck, I bet you $20.
Look how tiny that chip looks. Look how tiny that water bottle looks.
Compared to Shaq, yeah.
Here goes. I do want to point out that noticing after watching this the second time, this is a different chip. I don't know if this is like
that's a different color. You're right.
They sold different colors. They sold one that was blue and it dyed people's tongues blue, so they had different colored chips.
No.
Because one attorney did his research
Yo must
during
not know
this
what
trial.
fraternity I'm in. Tell him, Matt.
Omega Sci-Fi.
Omega Sci-Fi.
That's
Till we
my
die.
godfather's fraternity. Rip
It's
Jalen
nothing
Smith.
to me.
Nothing.
Is that little? I'm just coughing. I'm not making a face.
I'm just coughing.
That counts as a face. I'm not making. Ernie, I'm coughing. I know when you go. Ernie, I'm coughing. Yeah, this should be making me like, I'm not making a face. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
That's hot.
Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So that was more of what I said, like because I had eaten all their other chips leading up to that, and so my comment was, "Oh, that's legitimately like a kick in the pants compared to what you've had before this." But it wasn't like I didn't lose my inhibitions. Like,
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure the CIA could use it to get information out of people in the way which react to it.
Hot chip challenge for torture.
That's hilarious. Leighton, do you mind if I use that for my open mic set tonight?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know this. So the ghost pepper or whatever, the Reaper, the Carolina Reaper, that's not a naturally growing pepper. That was created by a man who wanted to
I think
make
the
hottest
Jolokia
pepper.
boot is the same way.
He spoke out against this. He spoke
Well,
out against the one chip challenge.
What I wanted to say is the guy who made the Carolina Reaper, this fucker did it again. He made a hotter one.
Oh fuck!
Well,
I
he
can't
made
hear you,
Pepper
Mitch.
X, I believe, as well.
Pepper X, you say?
Yeah.
Mitch, you have to
Very
unmute. We
spicy.
cannot hear you. Mitch, you have to unmute. We cannot hear you.
To respond to Joey's comment, the stomach is not good.
Oh yeah. How does the stomach feel?
Oh, I told you it's gonna feel real bad either later tonight or tomorrow.
Hey, Mitch.
Yeah.
Mitch, I will mail you tonight a crisp, like the flat $20 bill that the vending machine takes the first time. A crisp 20 if you do it again.
A $20 bill.
Fuck you.
He can't. That was Mitch. You did eat like the whole chip though.
Yep.
So that was, and you swallowed it, and I was not expecting that. You did way more than I was expecting. I love you. You're my brother. I will
I thought you were
never.
mad at me, man. Like the way you always bring up the dog food shit. I'm like, God, is he always mad about that? Still?
No,
Like,
no.
goddamn,
It's just
dog.
I'm doing my job.
What if-
I'm putting on a strong prosecution? What do you want me to do?
Content brain going for a second. What if when we do the spicy chip thing in Grand Rapids, the only relief you're allowed is generic dog food?
That's fucked up.
That's where
I
it's
did-
going unusual, my friend.
That's
That might be
I will.
no.
I will put
No.
out the point when
No.
I will.
No.
Come
bring
on,
my
Alpo.
separate-
It's good for you.
It's
I
got to be
will bring
really
my
good dog
separate,
food.
I will bring my separate one trip with me to the convention, and while I'm on the stream, I will prove the point of whenever the person who's voted on eats that chip, I will also eat the chip at the same time. But my goal is going to be to keep it straight, whereas their goal is going to be to lose their shit. So we'll see the two sides of the coin.
And so the loser might have to do something. Maybe not do dog food's so extreme. Mitch, you can agree with me on this. Dog food, nasty. You don't want to do it.
Get like warm beer.
Yeah.
Mitch is trying to stay alive
Something.
right now, bro. Look at him.
No, I don't think. Honestly, I don't think you could do anything with that. Like whoever does the chip needs to have like some.
You're
some
going
kind of
if
shit,
you
man. Like,
can't handle spicy stuff like I'm talking
bro.
about.
Usually I can, but that shit was like, what the fuck?
Your body just tells you to throw it up.
I like spicy.
that will
I mean,
be
that's
the
literally
reaction.
it, man. Like I was just. Like I don't know what I was expecting. Like,
And here's the
Mara, I have to apologize, man. For a long time, I looked at you and like thought, fucking white people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
It-
Well, you said mayonnaise is spicy, bro. Don't tell lies.
We have that on record, and we have that on record.
We do.
That's gonna chase me for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So by the time Grand Rapids rolls around, we might have some additional court pleadings in the actual Paqui Chip case, which
If that happens,
will be.
So we have to buy them now, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. You should procure them now because they could be like
Just in case. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is. Sorry, do you want me to get into that? I don't want to get into legal jargon. If you
Go
want
away.
to
Yeah, go for it.
Make it brief.
Okay, so it could be a product's liability issue with their warning. It might not have been an adequate warning because a minor, literally died eating this chip. And so if they literally died, all the warning said was if you have underlying medical issues or blah blah blah, seek a doctor immediately. If you start to feel some sort of way, seek a doctor immediately. By the way, Mitch, if you start to feel some sort of way, seek a doctor immediately. But
what way?
Like
a way,
like a way that
Like
you
a
were
heart
like,
gonna
I need
explode feeling, or intestines coming out of your asshole, maybe.
Yeah, if
No,
you
that's
feel
normal.
like you
That's
should
normal.
go to the hospital, go to the hospital. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but hang on. If it turns out that this chip is, deadly and outlawed or whatever, and that becomes, the ruling, and you eat the chip later, you can't sue them again. You knew that the chip was deadly and you ate it anyway.
No, this person who died was a minor, and the warning label did say no minors, no people with underlying medical issues, but it didn't say it could cause death.
So it said no minors.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
I mean, alcohol won't cause death necessarily, but it still says no minors.
Yeah,
we all
true.
know.
That's true.
Well,
That's true, Josh.
it's like it's like a libertarian being monitored by the FBI. Sometimes they don't always listen.
So, in case something falls through with the Paqui chips, or I just want to present a backup plan here. No,
We
no,
eat
I'm saying
we
it's
eat
still
the
spicy.
new pepper. We eat the new pepper.
Well, I guess we know who Brandy's voting on when it comes time to
Brandy.
No, I was gonna vote like one of those like.
If Rob eats that chip, by the way, the amount of red you are gonna get, it's gonna look so hilarious.
There will never be another red. I would be the most red. I would be the
I would be
new
the most
Crayola.
red. It'll be crazy.
It'll be the most red you've ever seen. It's going to be a red wave. We're going to win California. We're going to win New York.
He's gonna make
It's
a
going to
red
be
wave.
the greatest victory of all time.
He's gonna make a red wave in the toilet right after.
And you know what? I do feel like you guys are gonna vote for me, and that's fine.
Hell
That's
yeah,
fine.
I'm voting for you now, Rob.
That's fine. I'll vote for you, Josh, and I'll run a campaign.
fine.
That's fine. I'm
Wait,
gonna
the judge-
I'm gonna raise enough money. I'm gonna raise enough
Listen.
money in 2025
Our
for that campaign.
We're
Our
gonna buy
votes.
some Dan Smots ads.
Listen.
It's gonna be great.
Our votes don't matter. The judge ruled that the chat, otherwise the audience would
Which
decide.
is why we need to run campaigns.
Oh yeah, yep.
Real quickly, Leighton, I know you said earlier that you've been playing a lot of Fallout and everything. Did you get this idea from Fallout?
No,
Because
no.
That was the weakest no I've ever heard.
I was trying to figure out in my head as the trial was going forward how I was going to work in some other form of punishment for somebody else, because it wouldn't be just funny to have you eat the chip and that be the end of it. So
I mean, that was
when
very
you
funny, though.
But he didn't
You
present any
recommended-
evidence. He didn't present any sort of counter argument at all.
When you recommended having somebody else eat the chip, my brain immediately went towards, just put it on somebody for the future because then it's content. So it was content brained.
No, I was
Yeah,
still
yeah,
gonna do
it's
it no
fine.
matter what because episode 100.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
But I knew that at some point I either had to do something to make us I don't know, keep the tradition alive.
This is
Either that or some other kind of spicy foods because there's a fucking lot out there. But Jesus Christ, that chip
This
it's
is
not
good.
just Carolina Reaper. It's Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Pepper. That's what it says.
Yeah. One of them's like 1.8 million Scovilles, and then the other one's like 1.2, which is a combined like close to 2 million, which is the top. Yeah.
I could bring some last dab with me.
You know, Mitch, I would tell you because I thought you had a good. I thought you had good representation. I would tell you to
Dustin's a good guy. We should bring him back on for just a bullshitting episode.
I love Dustin. The problem's you. You didn't provide him with any adequate information.
I'll be honest.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I kept on expecting us to do this at a live episode, and then when Tim said we were doing it for 100, I was like, "Fuck!" Now I got to find someone. And originally, I had plans of reaching out to all these different people, but now doing it on with only a few weeks to spare, it became very difficult. So Tim, I gotta say, the deep state that is Swampcast Network really did railroad me here.
Now, look, lawyers.
We held you to account.
Lawyers, unless that's why I called you indigent, because you basically had a public defender.
Well, I said it's a court-appointed. It's a court-appointed Jew.
Yeah,
That's right.
He had a court-appointed Jew, and what it was you had a bad case, man. You had a bad case, and here's the thing: if it was real law, I would have provided you with the evidence. That's Brady rules. I would have been like, "Here's what we have."
I
and
put
it
the
was
evidence
okay.
in the thing, and it was just the clip of Dave Smith. Here, do you want to go pull up the clip of Dave Smith? Since
Well, you texted that today. And I'm like, I'm not providing you with my evidence because you just texted that today. That's retarded. Why would I provide you with all?
when we were providing it? Okay, this clearly was redneck. This wasn't like real court. This was more like that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they tried to do court and it just turned into.
It was more like that episode of Legion of Skanks when they did Skank Court, dude. This is exactly. And you listen to Legion of Skanks all the time. You should have known. You should have known you were gonna get fucked.
That was so loud.
I really was the Ari here.
All right, I have the clip in question. If we want to watch this, real
This
quick,
is what your
but then
lawyer
we should
didn't
wrap
present, even though you requested.
Well, because after things derailed, I literally just messaged him. Fuck it, let's just go to plea deal.
Okay.
He's gonna hammer us so
Okay.
bad.
That was the emergency message.
Let me announce.
You got it.
Okay. Let me announce something about the 2024 president of Legion of Skanks race. I will tell you right now.
Yeah.
I've been known to drop out at the last minute.
Yes.
Okay, can you keep it paused there because this is Mitch's single, what do you call it?
Evidence.
It's single. Yeah, it's evidence, but it's a
supporting claim?
demonstrative. Sorry, this is his single point of demonstrative evidence. And Dave Smith literally says that
Objection, Mitch is still dying.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm like, fuck.
Talk to it.
So Dave Smith literally says that
My palms are sweating like crazy. My feet are too.
It's gonna work as great lube later.
Dave Smith
Dude, I'm gonna have to turn on the AC or a fan or something. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm sweating my ass off.
He literally says he has a history of dropping out. So I could have used that too. Like your only point of demonstrative evidence still has a point for me to dig in on, and it's bad. It's bad.
Oh. But I'm running.
Whoa.
I'm running.
What?
Wow. I'm coming for Ari Shafir's crown, and we are going to make Skanks great again in 2024. Okay, this is now. Let me tell you something. Ari's going to do everything he can to have me arrested.
I will.
Before I run.
I'll tell you what.
He's going to weaponize the justice system against me. But we're going to fight through it. I'll say this. If you officially enter, once the election season is over, I will create another 9/11 on the Liberty Bell or whatever it's called.
Oh, this was the 9/11 episode.
So that
See,
was
now I gotta
September
get.
11th.
So what you're saying is I gotta get a man dress and like a headscarf for the live episode. to
Yes,
get
you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you
That'd
do.
be great,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Hello, Akbar. Hello, Akbar.
Good luck with TSA.
Well, he's got
Oh,
Mara.
Oh my
Hello,
God.
Akbar. Hold on, let me find a T-shirt to wrap around my head.
I can put a Jewish flag on me and then start dancing.
Are we open to having Mara back on the podcast, like in some way?
Yeah, come on. Like,
Yeah,
why not?
fuck it, why not?
You were a founding member. Now things have changed. You're gonna have to get along to go along. By
I
the
can't
way.
hear you right now.
Yeah, he's
Well,
like, I'm a,
I thought he
You're
had
talking
something.
to
on.
the gun.
I thought he had something on.
you're
Now,
talking to the gun, Rob.
yeah.
Talk
Look,
to the gun.
And
What do
the
you have to
rifle,
say?
But, like, you're talking to the rifle.
If Trump comes in town,
Does that
Trump-
rifle have a flashlight attachment?
If Trump comes in town,
Like a bipod, actually.
now Mara doesn't just have iron sights. He's got a scope on that thing. Look at it. It's rifle.
Inshallah, brother. This time we'll hit the Pentagon.
Yes.
Hold on. This is gonna be weird. I have a Muslim prayer rug in my closet. I can do a.
Why do you have all these things?
Yes. Yes.
My buddy was in Qatar and he got it for me.
Wait.
Nope, you're gonna kill Trump.
Wait, you just got your pilot's license. You have a Muslim prayer rug, and you happen to have a hijab in your closet. What is happening?
Don't worry about it.
You can't show your hair. That females can't show their hair. That's illegal in Islam.
Their hair?
Yeah, they'll get murdered if they do that.
120 yards.
Yeah, 120 episodes. Mara, listen. You could come back. You could come back, but there's certain stipulations that you need to agree to. We'll talk about that off air. But I want to thank you for being a witness in this trial tonight. You really made the case.
Inshallah, brother.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Inshallah.
Salami alaikum.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Listen,
Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum.
Salami alaikum.
I don't know what else to do, guys. This was a great episode. This was a great 100th.
I was waiting for Mitch to come back so we could wrap up, but he's
He
fucking
might not.
dead.
He'll come back.
Yeah,
He'll come back.
We'll save him for the end.
Yeah. Save him for the end. He deserves it. He definitely deserves it.
Yeah, King of the Castle shit.
King of the Castle. And you know what? Maybe we'll try to make Grand Rapids our 200th episode.
That's gonna take a lot of work.
It would take a lot of work, but we're still gonna do whatever we need to do. But if we could make it the 200th, it'd be a great tradition. It would be.
I'm about to hit episode 100 of my show, so maybe I'll try to make the same goal.
Yeah.
Try to hit 200 by Grand Rapids.
And that shows you, Leighton, you started your show like a year after ours, and so you're about to hit 100. So we slacked a little bit, but we're back on it. We're doing it.
Welcome back,
Mitch.
Rob. Something's happening with your microphone.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. What? All right. So let's go around and do some plugs. Let's get the fuck out of here. Leighton, thank you for being our Jew in honor, our high Jew or whatever. I don't remember.
Hi Jew.
The highest Jew in the land.
Yeah, if people want to check my stuff out, you can follow me on Twitter at Liberty Leighton, or alternatively, I just put up a documentary that got like 10,000 views on the YouTube channel. That is the flight of N1812H. That's the Nick Begich Hale Boggs flight. Doing a couple more of those documentaries soon. Next one's on giant birds.
Where's the Vogel one?
It's coming. I ran into a couple snags. I was going to send you a message about that. I want to do that thing justice, so I'm trying not to fuck it up. And
okay.
I need to get an interview in particular. It's been kind of elusive.
Yeah. Real quickly, before I do my plug, I just want to say, Rob, I have a little bit of a recommendation for you just because you're into all that psychedelic stuff. There's an episode of The Simpsons where Homer eats a really spicy pepper that causes him to trip balls. I'm starting to understand that episode a little bit right now. Just
So
with
you're
how I
rec-
feel.
Are you
Is it the one with
recommending?
the spirit coyote?
Yeah, with the spirit coyote. You know the one.
So
Are you recommending the Paqui Chip for a psychedelic experience?
You know what? Decriminalize nature. Get on.
yeah, decrim nature, dude. Yeah.
And
hell yeah.
add on something I just saw Joey in the chat put there. I will be going through this episode and editing a ton of clips. I will put those out on my Twitter account.
Let's go.
And I'll make sure that I send them to Tim or somebody so they can be put up on YouTube so they can live
Yes,
forever.
let's go. We need that. We need that.
It's gonna be
Hell
so
yeah.
bad.
I'll go since Mitch invoked me. Mitch, the next Paqui Chip challenge will be Paqui Chip plus salvia. So you're welcome. Anyway.
Oh, that's insane.
What?
That's
Yo,
no.
I just saw his face like, what?
that is
what?
like
And it's gonna
You don't
be
wanna
and it's
do
and
that.
it's gonna be Russian roulette salvia. So there will be 5 chambers of marijuana, cannabis, and then 1 chamber of
Two of us
salvia.
have federally regulated jobs. We cannot do this.
You don't get tested. You don't get tested for salvia. And if you
You
did,
said it was Russian roulette. There was a bunch of marijuana.
no. Well, if you get tested,
tobacco in the other ones.
well, then I'll be your lawyer. Whatever. That's fine. Hey, follow us at Real Swampcast and follow me at R Vincent Comedy. I'm posting good stuff. I'm posting clips here coming up recently. I got 2 shows coming up. I got a show on the 16th at Lagunas in Pensacola Beach, Florida, with David Lucas, Kill Tony legend, coming up here. He's gonna roast me. I'm gonna roast him. We're gonna have fun.
He's gonna win.
He's gonna win,
totally
obviously.
gonna win.
Although I got a couple of good ones in my pocket. And
Obese O'Neill.
Rob,
August-
have you seen that one fat bitch that he tore apart?
yeah, that's fine. I'm
That's
not
you.
a fat bitch. That's fine.
What are you talking about me for?
And August 23rd, I will be again in Pensacola at Auto Colony. If you're in Pensacola, come look at the show. I'll be there. And the 24th through the 25th, me and Josh in Miami, live Swamp Creatures podcast from Miami, from the LNC meeting. We're gonna be having some fun there.
Let's go!
So
Let's
tune
fucking
in.
go, boys.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I forgot Mara was a guest. Mara, do you got anything to plug?
I don't know how much I want to plug after what I've said on this show. UnitedAirlines.com.
Oh no, you gave away your employer.
Don't
You can't
plug
do
your
that.
employer, dude.
No,
Don't do that.
I'm a contractor.
Uh-huh.
Contractor.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
your
I'm
fine.
probably not
contract
going to
is
get
revoked.
hired after this, but I'm a contractor. Who cares?
Contract revoked.
I won't be flying United Airlines anymore, dude. I won't be
lie.
flying
I
United
actually
Airlines
fly
to Miami.
Voice on the intercom. I'm like, I need off this fucking flight right now. And I gotta peek in the cockpit every time I get on a flight. Fuck.
Wait, are any of us allowed in the cockpit if we just so happen to be on a flight with you?
Yeah. If you
Not
wanna suck
during
his
the
dick.
flight.
No,
What about the
during,
jumpsuit?
during the flight. During
No.
the flight.
Nope.
What
Can
if
we
I, like,
can we come say
what's up?
hey before and after the flight?
What if I not
Absolutely.
become
Ours just waiting
ungovernable,
at the
Rob?
front with the little wings.
I'll give you the little wingspin. In fact, if I see you on your way in, I'll go on the intercom. We have a
no.
very special passenger today.
Oh, right.
He's traveling to wherever we're flying to represent
you say
the Autism Awareness Society.
Yeah.
I'm getting fired.
That's what I say every time I do a comedy show or this podcast. You're fine. It's okay.
He got a job.
Lastly, I'm gonna make a very bold promise here. I'm gonna regret it. If Swampcast episode 200 lands in Grand Rapids, I'll do another chip.
That's regardless
Does
of
that
vote.
mean you're going to
Regardless
go to
of-
Grand
Okay,
Rapids?
okay, so it has to be the 200th episode in
200th episode of
Yeah.
Swampcast. It has to land live in Grand Rapids, and none of this BS 2-second whatever. But we called it an episode. Full episodes. Josh.
I wanna state for the terms of this agreement that the LNC convention goes technically from Thursday to Monday, because Monday there is still business.
No more than one episode per day.
No, we only do one. It's an all-day episode.
Yeah.
Tim did 12 hours at the last
12.
Tim.
I
3 days.
I still
3 days
wish
in a
I
row.
could see that like moment where you got Maj on stream.
Oh, it's out there. I think that clip exists because
does?
I yelled at. Yeah.
The only clip that we're missing really is the
Spike.
Spike Cohen clip, and he came in and wrapped everything up. We got Spike Cohen on the podcast, Mara. Should have been part of it, but you weren't. You little fucking
probably
cunt,
still
bitch
get
ass
Spike on.
lesbian.
You turd dick ass lesbian.
You
Josh.
probably still get Spike.
Before we move on to Josh and Mitch's plugs, clarification on the chip, Mara. If we so happen to make the 200th episode in Grand Rapids, not only do you have to eat the whole chip, but you also have to swallow the chip.
Agreed.
Okay.
Oh.
And I will be there live to eat the chip.
Of course, yeah.
We're all gonna be there. You all better be there live.
This is
I'm gonna
record.
be
This
there
is
even.
recorded. You're
Grand
fucked.
Rapids.
You have
this is being
to.
like
You're
my
gonna have
tweet.
to remind me,
It's
by
all
the
here.
way. But also,
We
you have
will
100
remember.
episodes to make.
Remind you.
Easy.
Good.
100,
102
102 years. 102 years. We're good, dude.
Yeah. We might have to skip a few episodes to make.
No.
it happen.
We're gonna find a
double
way
up
to
some
make this happen.
episodes. We'll double up some episodes along the way.
No, we don't have to double up. We're gonna have it's 2 years.
Yeah.
You have
There's
2 years to
Less
make
than
the
2
episode,
years.
dude.
If
Right.
we're doing one a week, we're not going to make it. But if we do some, Mises
Bonus.
Space takeovers and some bonus episodes along the way, like we were wanting to do, like, hey, we got the DNC convention coming up. That's a 3-day
There's
event.
potentially 3 debates.
That's another 3 episodes. There's 6 right there. DNC. We
He
got
hasn't
another one
been
of
privy.
Mitch's
He hasn't been
funeral.
privy. He hasn't been
Election
privy
night?
to what we've been doing.
Election
Yeah.
night stream. It goes on and on.
It goes on and on, my friend. It's the song that doesn't end with this fucking podcast.
And let me remind you, if you saw the ass whooping in court tonight, I will be representing the Swampcast and any legal representation
Rob,
that they need.
Rob, you're making such a big deal out of this. Why don't you join me for the chip if you're not scared?
I'll join you if you win.
Yeah.
If you win in court, if you win in Swamp Court, I
Oh
will.
no! I'll say it right now. I'm not going to contest it in Swamp Court.
Wait.
If you're man enough to join me, I am not contesting. If it is episode 200 at LNC Grand Rapids, I'm not. We're not going to do a Swamp Court episode. I'm just going to eat the chip in Grand Rapids.
And Rob's going to join
Rob,
you.
join me, will you?
All in.
Which means the chat is voting on the 3 of you to eat the other chip. Which
What
is
is the
Yeah, I
chat?
know.
What does the chat say? What does the chat say?
All
Everyone's
in,
saying
all in,
all in.
Rob. All in,
Everyone's
Rob.
saying
All in,
in.
Rob.
Oh, wait,
Come
wait,
on,
wait.
commit to the
Go
chip.
in.
Commit to the chip.
Put your
Hang on.
chips into the middle, Rob.
Hang on.
Put your chips into the middle, Rob.
Let me ask
Show us
this.
You got some chips, Rob. All
Let
in.
me, Josh.
All
You're gonna have to
in.
do. I'm gonna pull you into the chip.
This ain't about me right now, Rob. It's about you and going all in.
Okay,
on
I'm
it.
toothless based. I'm gonna eat a second chip. I want
no,
Rob to join me for his first.
Okay, so you want me to just join you for the sake of joining you, even though
I
won-
want you to join me because you're a man.
I wasn't done with my sentence. I wasn't done with my sentence.
We're not in court.
Even though I'm done, I have kept up with my drinks and my obligations of this podcast. And even though I haven't made any bets, you want me to just join you in the chip?
I've
already
been
said
up
you
to
won,
date on
all
my
in.
obligations. I ate the chip to make up for it.
Oh.
I didn't have to. In my plug,
I'll
I
fucking
did
do
not-
it. I'll fucking
Yeah!
do it. Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Grand Rapids.
That's my
live
man.
podcast.
So
I'm
to
gonna
clarify,
do the chip. I'm gonna do the chip no matter what. I'll just do it with whoever gets adjudicated guilty on whatever matter.
well, no. I think where we are right now is that on the 200th episode in Grand Rapids,
Live.
Mara and Rob are guaranteed to eat a chip.
Yep.
And there will be a vote to choose a third member to eat the chip.
Yep. So
Agreement.
we need 3 chips. We need 3 chips in total.
Trace chip.
Listen, you better buy like 6 or 7 chips because this is just
Yeah,
gonna
just
keep-
get a stockpile, guys.
I'm gonna
It's
bring
gonna get
some
retarded.
last dab. I'm gonna bring some other
I
stuff.
would like to add something. I would like to add something just because I'm confident in this podcast at that point. I think all of the super chats, all of the money derived from that 200th episode get donated to the person who lasts the longest without taking a sip of water or liquids at the 200th episode.
a winner take all.
Winner take all. Winner take all the money.
I'll put $100 on that.
And
Quote
he's
me.
got $100 in on it. I'll put $100 in on it right now too. So that's $200 already. So super chats come in. We got more and more money coming in.
You
The
know,
winner takes all
This
of that pot.
completely recontextualizes the election.
Yeah.
Well, now
You're
I
also
want to
involving
eat the
a-
chip.
You're also involving
Yeah, right?
You're also involving money in a challenge that involves a Jew, and I'm just telling you, this is really not a good decision on your part.
I
am
figured
gonna,
you'd be
I'm
the one
gonna
who'd have
train.
to watch the money.
Leighton,
Well,
I think
listen.
there's a penny on the floor. Look down.
Well, at this point, the two people who have done the challenge have done it to rectify a wrong or rectify a bet that they made that they lost. So right now, I'm on the floor for doing something that I didn't like. We're just doing it. We're just
I'm on the
doing it
floor
just
to
do it.
take the chip for something I didn't do either.
And
Listen.
and if you're in Grand, so are you planning on being in Grand? Because I'm gonna be in Grand Rapids.
If Swampcast 200 is live in Grand Rapids, I'll make time. I'll be there.
Buddy, we are buying a table. Buddy,
I'll be there the whole weekend.
Okay.
I'll be here the whole weekend too.
Yeah.
Josh, plug some shit. Let's go to Mitch and then let's get out.
Grand Rapids 200 episode, baby. How can I not plug that after all we've gone through? Like, come to Grand Rapids 200th episode. Whether I'll be sharing credentials for a second time or not, probably not. But who knows? But
I shared that.
until
Oh, did you? Sorry.
yeah, Rob's a soulless ginger. We all know it's okay. JoshuaHolofka.com. Donate to the campaign. Mitch, please don't die tonight. Your asshole's going to die in the morning regardless, so I'm sorry in advance. Mara, welcome back to the show. Your Junus, thank you for being the highest authority on this in the swamp tonight. Rob, you did an excellent job
Thank you.
defending the swamp from, all of the bullshit Mitch wanted to spew.
And I'll
And
defend
Tim-
the LPF too. I'm just letting you know, Josh. Let me know what I need to do.
And Tim, excellent host as usual. Everybody, subscribe. Come join the Discord. Come to Grand Rapids for the live 200th episode. That's going to come up in like a year. Y'all have like almost 2 years notice. If y'all don't show up for fucking Grand Rapids, you're fake and gay, and you probably like little kids' genitals.
Got him.
Y'all heard it here first.
All right, Mitch. Final words, verdict on the chip, and some plugs.
I burped a little bit while Josh was doing his plug, and the taste came back, and I
Nice.
gotta say, it tastes awful.
Tastes awful.
Just tastes awful. I was at least hoping for it to like taste good, but like nah, man, like that just doesn't even taste good.
Do you feel like the burn is basically over now? You're just waiting for the aftermath?
No, the burn, it kind of is lingering in the back, but not as bad as it was. And then there's that. Then there's that. Anyway, everyone, thanks for attending episode 100. Go check out 1776swag.com and also go check out retro.com. Go check out The Remnant. You know what I mean? If I keep Retro Remnant up, I don't know whether to continue it or not. Go check it out.
All right, everybody. We will. All right, everybody. We will.